Welcome to another edition of the Sports One. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port, coming to you live, Southport, Connecticut, Horseshoe Cafe. We got Tony, we got Renee, we got Michael, we got the crowd. What's going on, Tony?
What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. You look
too,
great,
bro.
by the way, today.
Thank you.
Haircut,
Thank
gel, little tan too. Hitting the course this weekend.
The course, the game.
Dude.
Obviously, a lot to discuss. But I need to know, Michael, how the hell are you?
Good, dude. I'm doing great. I'm doing great as usual. Oops, let me just go here. We'll go there.
Oops, let me go here.
Sorry,
you
folks.
go there.
I'm doing great. How's your weekend, everybody?
Oh, excellent weekend. Couldn't complain. A lot of golf, a lot of baseball,
Hell
a lot
yeah,
of
dude.
wins for the New York teams, which you like to see.
You do like to see that, dude.
Obviously, job not
some
done.
more,
Yeah,
dude.
job
you
not
know?
done until tonight. Obviously, shout out to the company. Speaking of which,
Of
Michael,
course.
if you could.
What's that?
Joshua B, comment.
Oh, I got it up. Let's go. He says hashtag rep the company.
Let's
Dude.
go. Lonnie en route.
Lonnie
Lonnie
apparently
is
is
en
en
route.
route. He should be here in approximately 29 minutes. Last I heard about him. So we'll see, dude.
Yeah.
You never know.
Absolutely. So I'm just trying to
100%,
think of-
1,000%,
Oh.
1,000,000%.
Tony, are we thinking, because I want to talk about, like, obviously my weekend, Fenway and stuff, but
Yeah.
does that, like, need to be part of the baseball conversation?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
so.
All right.
I mean,
so we'll-
full Fenway breakdown.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gotta
we
be
the
full
Mets.
Fenway breakdown. Yeah. So we'll start with the golf. Obviously, this weekend we had the last major of the season, the 151st.
Let's go, dude.
Open Championship, Royal Liverpool, and probably one of the more shocking major championship victors in
It was just crazy.
36-year-old Brian Harman, leading from Friday on, a dominant win, and I believe the deficit in this one was 5 strokes.
Yeah, I think he was
6 strokes.
6 strokes.
To boot.
So 13 under for
So
Harman.
crazy.
He goes 67, 65, 69, and 70. And, when we were last on air on Friday, I was talking about, I really expected him to fade to the back of the pack
Oh, yeah.
on the weekend as the conditions got tougher, as, it just got more competitive out there. But he had a nice, weekend of 69 and 70. Some other golfers really blew up. And it's just, it's not as much a surprise that he won as to the margin, Tony. A 6-stroke victory for Brian Harman, 36 years old, only 2 wins prior to this tournament.
Oh, yes, his third win. That's right.
It's just one of those things where it was a 4-day stretch where literally everything was clicking.
Yeah.
He made very little mistakes. And I have to say, it's, and I'm sure you would agree with me, it's the most shocking major victory of recent memory.
I would say so. I mean, you look at his rounds too. I mean, obviously starting out pretty hot, shooting a 67, 65 in the first 2 rounds. Obviously a little tough with the 69 round 3, 70 round 4. But I mean, even in round 4, I mean, he ran into some trouble. He bogeyed on 2, bogeyed on 5, but then had back-to-back birdies. And then same deal, like on the back 9 on hole 13, he bogeys again, but then just kind of rallies and gets back-to-back birdies.
Wow.
So it's like he's kind of like, faced some adversity and just buckles down and performed better, kind of made up for some mistakes and just kept his head in the game, kept kind of playing, kept moving on. So it was great to kind of see that. And again, like this guy who's 36, right?
Yeah.
36 years old.
Journeyman.
Journeyman. He's been in the PGA, I think, for like 12 years, they were saying, as a part of the PGA Tour. First win in a really long time, too. And like you said, the harsh conditions and everything like that.
Yeah, poured all day today.
Yeah, pouring all day. We've seen this time and time again where it kind of levels the playing field for a lot of guys. And Harman here seemingly, able to kind of come out on top.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. And just the way he played specifically over the weekend, you would have thought he had been there before. You
Oh,
would have
yeah.
thought he was a 4 or 5 time major champion. that was very impressive. And a quick shout out, my mother, she's saying, "Hi guys, watching
Aw.
on the big screen in Rhode Island. Have fun." So we appreciate her tuning in. I'm sure my dad watching as well. We can't wait to have him here next time.
Yeah. Oh my God. They meet next time. Actually confirmed.
Oh, I
Right
mean,
now?
I would, as long as like the schedule's
No,
up,
I need
but
a
would-
confirmation right now from Mrs. Barnaby.
Yeah, Mom, could you let us know? Will you be here next time? What do you think? You think Josh B rubbing it in, Fleet's falling to 10? I think he was calling you out for your pick.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Josh was definitely talking like, wow, Tony's been picking some good picks here for PGA. And of course, we know Fleetwood after day one was in the lead, well, at least tied co-leader. So, you know, definitely high expectations for him, for me coming into this tournament. So, Renee, Chin Quesadilla, by the way, here at the Horseshoe, phenomenal, bro.
It is so good. If anyone hasn't had it,
I was
get it.
telling Dean just before this, and
Yeah.
he went, oh yeah. I said, Dean, got Chin Quesadilla on Friday. He goes, oh.
How about let's just simplify
He knows.
simplify things?
Dean knows.
And I know
Yeah.
this isn't about the quesadilla, this is about the tenders. I can just smell the buffalo sauce from here.
Tenders.
Are you kidding?
We got buffalo wings actually.
Oh,
today,
buffalo
dude.
wings, but I'm saying
The
like,
wings.
sauce,
I know,
like,
it's wafting.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's amazing.
I kind of forget what we were talking about. Speaking
talking
of
about
wafting with wings.
Golf, Fleetwood.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's a lot of pressure on me, on Tommy Fleetwood and Josh. Obviously, he says should have just bet top 10 finish. He said, "Yeah, dude, that's tough, dude. Those little prop bets are always a little bit better for you." But hey man, you want the big bucks? You bet it all, dude. Bet to win, Josh.
And I believe Brian Harman was 125 to 1.
Actually,
Yeah. I think he was only the third golfer to win the Open that was, since they started doing the odds, plus 125 or 125 to 1 or greater.
wow,
Yeah.
good for him, dude. That's really awesome. You think maybe a little bit of uptick in his production?
No.
No,
You know it. And
Yeah.
I would say for him and Wyndham Clark,
Take it and go.
take it
I
and go.
I don't think
Take the money and run.
I don't think they're winning another major.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Rory? Ah,
No, I think he will win next
Yeah.
year. And he had a decent performance, but it's like, here we go again. And he didn't do himself any favors. Going even par on Thursday, 1 under on Friday, and then 2 under Saturday when it's kind of too late, and then 3 under today. It's like, even if he shot another 5 strokes, better, it wouldn't have been enough. But the whole thing is, when he needs to step up and really dominate, for whatever reason in these major championships, he just hasn't.
he just hasn't, yeah. It's super tough, dude. What did you think of the amateur that was kind of the co-leader after day one? 26-year-old. He was like he's like 6'9", I think, right?
Not Matthew Jordan, right?
No. He's got a funky name.
Not Honker Sharma.
Maybe that was him.
That was the guy I mentioned, though, from Ireland. He finished tied 8th at 5 under. But he's not an amateur.
No, it wasn't him. No, it was not
I'm trying
him.
to look for the low amateur here. Did any amateurs? Christo Lamprecht?
Yes,
He
that was
shot
him.
66
That was him.
on day
66
one.
day one. Yeah.
Just made the cut with
Blew
a
it.
79 and then
Yeah.
76, 74.
I mean, he was kind of like a big talk of the town. He made some ridiculous shot out of the bunker too, and because he was so tall, he had like one leg out of the bunker and one leg in. He was almost like at a split, dude. It was crazy. And he was again like talk of the town, being the co-leader. Obviously, I mean, 79, 76, 74. The rest of the rounds here
Didn't have it.
just didn't have it. But I mean, I don't. Did you hear this guy coming in at all? Do you know he's from South Africa, I believe?
No, I had never heard of him.
Dude, pretty crazy. But I don't know. Like, I don't know, it's pretty interesting seeing his first round and everything. Again, obviously, a man of that stature definitely catches a lot of eyes, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. You
He's
don't
been,
see golfers
you
that
love
high.
him, don't you, Tom?
6'9", dude.
You're like
What?
obsessed with the guy.
Well, just because I'm here, talking about golf, I mean, it's obviously a storyline worth to mention, dude.
Really, like,
So
love with him though.
There's a lot more, obviously it's impressive, and of course, congrats to Brian Harman, what he did. And he has been playing well of recent. We talked about coming into this tournament, the great performances he had at the Rocket Mortgage, at the Traveler. So it is impressive what he did. But the first thing I want to get to, and, we mentioned it quickly with Rory, not stepping up. And I'll be the first one to admit, after what happened 1 year ago, with him barely, missing out on winning last year's Open Championship, I pretty much guaranteed that this year he would get the job done, and he doesn't. So kind of looking ahead, and obviously it's a long ways away. It's about 8.5 months away from now, which when we will tee off another major championship at Augusta.
Right.
Do you feel like going into next year that he's definitely going to get the job done next year?
No.
Really?
Dunzo. Gone.
Never
Sayonara,
winning
dude.
again?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it where he's not clutch? I mean, but what, you know what I mean? Why would the thing I have to ask you, Tony, what's changed? Why was he able to win 4 majors or whatever it was when he's early in his 20s? Why can he not do it 10 years later?
I just don't think he has the longevity, to be honest. If you really want to ask me about it, it just seems like his inconsistencies down the road of his career, I mean, really point to the fact that it's pretty evident to me that he has trouble being consistent right now at this point. And like you said, he started off so hot, winning so many majors early on in his career. I guess for him, the pace of the PGA just is not sustainable. So I don't know. I mean, of course, there's adjustments he possibly could make, but I think that would maybe entail maybe golfing less, because again, like that, it just seems like that pace is just not his. Because you saw what he did last week. Obviously coming up pretty big, and you expected him to come up big this weekend, and he was just nowhere to be found.
You really think though, winning last week, playing last week, actually hurt him this week?
It seemed like it, right? I mean, he's not a consistent golfer, it seems, and then in very big moments, he just kind of folds a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't think, again, like, I don't know if it was just the pressure of how good he was early on and trying to keep that up. But he's just not doing it. It's just not there. And again, I feel like we've given him so much benefit of the doubt, so much time to make adjustments, to be some mental game. We'll see what he can do here. Like, he's been doing, great with his iron work. He's been doing, his putting is great. He's been making adjustments. He's, finishing the top 5 so many times. But it's just time and time again where it's just like either he comes up a little short or it's just like a total disappointment. So it's like, how much confidence can you really have in him?
Wow.
Moving forward,
I just can't believe that you're like, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I'm surprised like that you feel, because I know that he's talented, but that he's not going to win another major in his career. I mean, that's pretty bold. And I get why you're saying it. I'm just saying it took me for a surprise.
Well, that's what I'm here to do, dude. Oh, dude, it's funny.
Michael.
What do you think, Rory?
Rory next year, rest of his career.
10 minutes.
I think he'll win again.
Is it next year, or are you just saying?
No. I think in his career he'll win again.
In his career he'll win again. Okay.
I'm not going to say next year though.
I'm positive he's going to win next year. I guarantee by 1 year from right now he will have a major championship. It does seem like the place that he's kind of meant to win, and obviously he's already won before, is the Open Championship, obviously being a European golfer. So I'm kind of feeling that, but obviously we'll have to see what happens. I mean, of course, next year, US Open, PGA, Masters, he could always win there. But I have to say, I sit here shocked. I really thought after what happened 1 year ago, he would have made sure he was going to get the job done this year, but he obviously didn't. So it'll be interesting to see, what happens moving forward with Rory.
What major do you think he's going to win next year? What major?
I would say the Open. I think the hardest thing for him to win is the Masters, which is hard for everybody, but he seems like he's destined to win the Open. We'll see what happens. Looking at the leaderboard here, though, so we had a 4-way tie for second place. Tom Kim, Sepp Straka, Jason Day, who has not finished top 2 at a major in a very long time. So that's obviously a positive storyline for him. And then John Rahm. We saw Rahm after that Masters victory kind of taper off. He was in the conversation after shooting an Open Championship record at Royal Liverpool 63 yesterday. Was only able to go 1 under par today, which took him out of the conversation. But I think, he made a statement in this tournament that while he hasn't been able to maintain that high level of play from early this season, that he's still one of the best golfers in the world.
You really think that?
You don't think Rahm's one of the best golfers in the world?
No, I mean, I think he is, but I mean, do you think moving forward he's going to retain that title? Honestly.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, again, obviously this year in particular for him, huge to start off as, but I mean, I feel like where we once were like, oh, John Rahm's a lock for this.
But you know what it is, Tony? It's all perspective.
Right.
And I'm guilty of it myself. But when you look back at a golfer's career,
Mhm.
a year in which he won multiple tournaments,
Right.
won a major, that's a very good year.
No,
You
it
know what I
is.
mean?
It is.
Not many guys have won multiple majors and multiple minors.
Right. No, yeah, you're right. But I mean, I just feel like, I mean, the latter half of this season has to kind of put a little bit of a damper on it, you know?
Yeah, I think though it's all in perspective, and I don't know, like obviously Scotty didn't finish this tournament out great,
Right.
so he comes to mind as like one of the best golfers in the world. But when you think about best golfer in the world, who do you think of?
Wow, that's a good question.
Brian Harman, champion golfer of the year.
I don't think I think of Brian Harman. Best golfer in the world, dude. Wow, that's a tough question. And I can't say John Rahm because I was just saying how he's kind of disappointing. Dude. I mean, I guess I would I mean, if you really want to take a deep dive into, let's say, Rory's kind of, I guess, career, at least this season. I mean, I want to say he probably has the most like top 10 finishes, right? This season.
He's
Has
gotta
to
be up there, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's got to be a model of some type of like, oh, like he's finishing in the top 10 every time.
So you're kind of telling me when you look at Rory,
Mhm.
if we take major championship golf out of it, if it's just any other tournament, everybody who's anybody is in the tournament,
right?
You're most confident in him to win the tournament.
To
if
win,
it's not a major.
See, it's tough because, I mean, for me, if I'm gauging like what makes a great golfer, it's showing up week in and week out, and being consistent.
Mhm.
In my opinion, like consistency, I think is the toughest thing to do in golf, because we see it all the time. I mean, for example, Brian Harman. I mean, I asked you, what do you think he's gonna do afterward? You think he's gonna do nothing after this, right? And he won the Open. That's great, but it's like, if you're not playing consistently good, like you're not like you're not an all-time great golfer. Rory does come in here, he doesn't win a lot, but like I said, he's always in the running. He's always like, a few shots back on a Sunday. He's always within the top 10, I feel like, every tournament. And to me, that kind of goes a little bit of a longer way rather than, I won a couple majors, won a couple minors, but then I like missed the cut a few times. I was not even competitive in some tournaments. Like for me, like that, like the consistency is what tells me, like, hey, this guy is a good golfer. If he's playing consistent at different courses in different weathers, like against different, pools of players, always finishing around the same, I guess, place is what kind of tells me that. So I guess I would say Rory.
Interesting though, you go Rory over Scheffler. I know Scheffler, it wasn't Scheffler's week,
Yeah.
but every other week he's been in the top 10, pretty much.
I think I would have to do maybe a little bit of a deeper dive to see where he would end up compared to Rory. I guess we can do that right now, honestly.
And obviously he hasn't won a major. He didn't win a major this year, which for him, his standards, the way he's played the last couple of years, is relatively disappointing.
Yeah.
But other than this week, I think this broke that stretch. Remember, we were talking about those top, I think it was a top 12 finish. So this was a 23rd finish.
Right.
It was the lowest he had finished in a tournament since the CGA Cup back on October 23rd.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at his other finishes before that. Obviously, at the Scottish Open, tied third. Travers tied fourth. U.S. Open third. I guess Memorial Tournament also third. But you look at Rory, he tied sixth here for the Open. He won, obviously, the Scottish Open, tied seventh at the Travelers, second at the U.S. Open, tied ninth at the Canadian Open. So I guess kind of pretty comparable, I suppose, between these two. So I guess it kind of is a little tight. It looks like I want to say Rory has more winnings total this season than Scotty.
More dollars?
Winnings.
I think Scotty might have more tournaments, but Rory might have more dollars. And obviously, go back to last year, Rory won the Tour Championship. So that gave him a leg up there.
And it's tough. Scotty's, he's 27 years old. So obviously, what is that, like 7 years, right, on Rory? Mm-hmm. You would assume, Rory's, career kind of finishes sooner than Scotty's. So Scotty kind of has some more, I guess, more road to look forward to in terms of kind of making an imprint on on his history. But, But again, I feel like he's kind of another player who, yeah, like it's great to see that consistent play of him being contending. But if he really wants to solidify himself, he's got to start winning. You know.
Now, would you say it's like a lock? Top 3 golfers in the world. We could debate the order: Rahm, Scheffler, McIlroy.
Yeah, I think so.
And when I look at it,
Yeah.
I would say Scotty Scheffler is the best just because
Mhm.
of the consistency. No one's came close to that, not even John Rahm. But I want to say Rahm is second just because he's proved to us in a big spot he can win.
Mm-hmm.
And Rory, for whatever reason, just when it's titled a major, he just doesn't get the job done.
Yeah.
So I think that's what makes him third. And I think this has a chance to change next year. Do you think, like, we don't know, it's still uncertain, the schedule, the punishment for live golfers, we don't know specifically what that will be, but let's just say everybody's on equal footing next year, playing all the events, playing the non-majors, even the live guys. Do you think that's going to change the pecking order a little bit? Like, we'll see guys like,
oh my God, yeah,
DJ, Cam Smith, Brooks Koepka join that conversation.
absolutely.
One golfer.
I mean, I think DJ was one too who had won a few live tour events, this past season. Koepka too. I mean, these are guys who are going to come back to the tour. Not only are they just good golfers in general and will be contending, but they're going to come in with the mentality to be like making a statement too. So I think it's going to really like mix things up for sure. I mean, you saw with the live tour. I mean, there's a ton of guys.
Right.
A ton of guys that went over there.
Right.
Now, a ton of guys going back. Now, you mentioned like a punishment. What do you like? What like? I mean, do you think it's a fine? You think it's like no?
Seems like it's a fine,
Yeah.
which would be heavily debated because it's
Right.
like you guys are taking all this money from live and they're going to fine us to get more
Right.
money.
Yeah, it's bullshit. I feel like if they really want to punish them, they would like you're suspended from the Masters this season or something like that.
Right, which is
Crazy.
Well,
Onion rings, dude. I don't know about like that onion ring I had. Like, I got bit into it. And it was just an explosion of juice and flavor. Did you get that, Michael?
Yeah, it was. I didn't like it too much, to be honest.
Yeah, you don't like juices and stuff.
did you like it?
Yeah, that was great. It was moist and flavorful and amazing, dude.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like we need to bring in Renee here to cut up that fish sandwich or no? Wow, I can stop.
No. I mean, I wasn't gonna say it. If you want to say it, you can say it.
Yo, could you give us a little help here, Renee?
Brian would like you to cut up the fish
Can
sandwich.
you just cut that in half?
Yeah.
Cut a fish sandwich?
I mean,
Or
we're gonna
not.
do it. I can't.
I don't know how you cut a fish
Cut it in half. I got another
If
sandwich.
you could, Renee. I owe you one, honestly.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
Wow.
Sandwich for Rhode Island.
Yeah, done. Now that we got that established, Tony.
That is so funny. Oh, I'm excited for the fish sandwich, dude.
It smelled so good as soon as it came over.
I know.
I was
So-
like
oh.
dying to have it.
Dying.
But I think golf is in an interesting spot. I don't like because we're having this conversation about the top 3. We think about Tom Kim, who's 21 years old.
Right.
He finished tied second. Jason Day is all of a sudden back in the conversation. Brooks has had a resurgent year. I know he struggled here, but we feel, confident moving forward. He's going to be in contention. It feels like Rory's due. You have somebody like Max Homa who all season after a hot start struggled in the majors. He finished his 10th here, so that gives him some confidence moving forward. Victor Hovland is another guy. He finished tied for 13th. Schauffele, I know, he's another guy that hasn't got the job done, but we do feel confident that guy that he can contend moving forward. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I feel like more than ever, there's more parity in golf without Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
And obviously, even if Tiger ends up playing more events, we know he's not going to be that Tiger anyway.
Wow.
Do you feel like that's good for golf, though, that there is this question
Oh
of
yeah.
who's next, who's going to dominate? Will anybody dominate? Colin Morikawa missed the cut.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do think it's good for people who consistently watch golf and are fans of golf. Just because, like, obviously having all this contention is great for golf in general. But I feel like, if someone like Tiger on the scene, absolutely, who dominated tournaments, was breaking records, stuff like that, and was an outright liar, in terms of beating competition, that tends to make like nationwide news. It tends to draw a lot of eyes that typically don't look at golf, which is fine. But for someone like me though, who is a little bit more of a fair weather fan in terms of watching golf.
Not anymore though.
No, yeah, obviously not anymore. But I'm saying like when I watch golf when I can.
Exactly.
But to see all this competition within the PGA and then people coming over from the Live Tour and just not knowing who could really win a tournament at any point, it makes me want to watch golf more because I know that there's not like it's not gonna be obviously Jason Day is gonna win or John Rahm's obviously gonna win this one.
Can we just establish this? I know I'm kind of interrupting here, but it got me excited because you're saying you're excited for golf. Michael, I need you on this one. Next year, no matter what the circumstances are, we're all going to the Travelers.
Oh yeah, we
have to.
Yeah, definitely.
100%. Like it'll be awesome. Like it was a really good experience.
Yeah.
And I think we got to do it.
We can maybe pull some strings and get maybe some type of like pass or something because Thorne works to travel every year.
Can we get him on the line right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Probably not. Impossible.
No, I'm just kidding. But that would be awesome if he could pull some strings.
Yeah, I don't want to obviously throw some, be like,
I
think making empty promises here, but you never know.
He could do us a solid.
I think he likes you a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I've never met him, but he's seen me.
He's seen the show.
Yeah.
Big fan of the show. He loves how you start off with golf for like 40 minutes.
That's honestly awesome.
He's like, no one does that.
B gets rounds.
Yeah. Lonnie's sleeping in the car right now.
Well, and the thing is, it's like it makes the summer more enjoyable because it's nice to have options. And I think that's why the fall is so popular.
Right.
Because you have football, you have hockey, you have basketball, you have options. And when it's just baseball, it's not tough for me and you, but it's tough for other people.
Right. I think we have an angry fan right now, dude.
Oh, no, you're good.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get in here.
Sorry, my name's Paul.
How's it going,
So
Paul?
you guys are all hyped up with all these millionaires making all this money. What about the youth that are in the hood, don't make shit, and you're praising these guys for making millions of dollars? These kids don't have shit, no clubs, nothing.
Right.
And you guys are sitting here, oh, he's making $5 million. Oh, he wins the US. Like, well, what about these kids that are grown up, have no clubs, have no chance? And you guys are like, oh, yeah, this is awesome. He made this money, made this. It's just wrong. I mean,
well,
you can't give a kid a chance to make any money.
The one thing I would say, though, if you look at it, in recent years, the PGA has made it an initiative.
Try,
camps,
they
stuff.
do.
I think there's a big push for that.
But you don't see any of those kids anywhere at that top level, ever, even amateur. It's like there's not enough support.
I'm telling you, though, I think it has changed. I think COVID changed everything just because golf was the only thing you could do. Everything was shut down. So a lot of people have gotten into golf, and it hasn't stopped. No, before COVID, you could barely get a tee time anywhere. Now it's impossible to get a tee time. More people are playing golf.
My parents came off the boat. I would never get a golf club, ever, because I got to make money doing something else.
Right.
I can't support my family. Golf? That's a joke. Like, who the hell's playing golf?
Yeah, but it has changed.
So it has. I've even tried my daughter to do that, but it's so expensive. $90 a day to go golfing. There's no free. No one gives you free stuff.
Yeah, the PGA's definitely made an effort, and I think they're going to continue that effort to grow the game.
Way.
I hear it all the time about camps, about they really are doing that.
I do see that. Like, I love Tiger Woods. That's what I grew up with, right? Charlie Woods looks awesome, but he has the money to continue to do it. These young kids have nothing.
Right.
So, I mean, I just don't know where it's going to come from. Like, you see basketball, these kids, if they're good, their parents make them go because they want to get better life. But it's awful.
Well, I think now, too, with the influx of money coming into the PGA, they're going to put even more money than they already have been. In they want to grow the game.
Right.
Yeah, and I feel like, I don't know. I know like golf isn't an inexpensive sport. And you talk about, sports that are popular around the world, around third world countries are
individual sport.
Right. No, it is an individual sport. Like, but you talk about,
you pay for yourself, get it, your caddy, but it's not a team sport. So it's always just on yourself.
Yeah.
And there's no support. Like I'm telling you, even like I live in Southport, Fairfield. I mean, it's just you have the golf course. It costs so much money just to go get a 18 hole. Like I'm paying $104. Go 18 holes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you gonna bring my kid to do that? No.
You know what the tough part is too, though?
Yeah.
It is tough because you want to play at a nice course.
Yeah.
And if you don't
The par
work
three,
at
Brian.
the course
Yeah.
every day, you don't realize though how much it costs to
I know, like, you
maintain
do
it.
see,
Though.
yeah.
So
The
you
water,
get for what you pay for.
you do.
Courses that are in
Yes,
terrible
you're
shape
right.
and charge you $100,
Yeah.
that's on them. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
exactly.
But when you see that it's nice, you
It is
understand
so nice, I
the
know.
water, the workers,
so,
the seed,
I've been in
you know?
Myrtle Beach. You get the
Yeah.
it is. It's a cost, but like but the young kids though, it's sad sometimes. Like,
And I'm
because they
telling
don't
you,
have the opportunity.
I don't think we're fully there yet, but I think
Yeah.
in the next 5 years, we're going to see
Okay.
an influx of younger golfers. And it all started from people being locked in their houses
Right.
and golf was the only escape.
Or people
Yeah.
giving clubs away to kids,
Yeah.
like just help support.
Yeah.
That's what we need. We need support for young kids to get out and do what they got to do.
Exactly.
So-
Exactly. So, yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Oh,
Just-
no,
no,
listen
thank you
to
for-
me, like,
We
Don't
appreciate
apologize.
you.
He's like, you're
Yeah.
sitting here like, these guys are making millions of dollars. I mean, like, what
Yeah.
did he win? Like $5 million? I'm like,
I mean, you
Oh,
make like
so-
75 grand coming in like
it's just
50th.
like, it's
so
like, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
You know?
But don't worry,
It's
you'll
like,
see me on the PGA Tour soon, and
Yeah.
I'll make an
Yeah.
initiative. For
Yeah.
that, you know?
Please, I hope you do.
Brian's gonna donate all
I'll
his
root-
winnings
root for
actually.
you, so
Yeah.
You
Sorry
be my
to, like-
caddy, Tony?
I'm so
Kidding me?
sorry. Even, like, I didn't even want to get the camera. I'm like, I'm so sorry, guys.
No, we really appreciate you
Okay,
coming
sorry.
on. Thank you.
Thanks,
you.
Paul.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. That was great. That was great.
So we have some comments.
Yeah.
We have Josh B, company prez, says, I love sports talk.
Love it.
period. Josh B said that's all in every sport. I'm sure he's referring to what Paul just said.
Most every sport.
And he also said he's not wrong, but that's literally every professional sport. I wish I was there. LOL. We wish you were here too, bud.
You could have been.
Yeah, you could have been. But you're denying our love.
And Josh, if you could let me know, I want to know if you got around in this weekend. I feel like you did. Today actually marks the end of a 5-day streak I had, Tony. 5 straight days on the course.
We can go right now if you want.
Barnes is kind of like sad.
No, I needed it. Give the finger. Remember we talked about the inflammation.
Still?
It's fine, but it still acts up. So good to get a day off. And I have to say, shout out to the kitchen here. That is the best fish sandwich I think I've ever eaten. Tell me that's not ridiculous, Tony.
It's really good. Mike, you want to finish this? No, you. Did you try it?
No, just have it. It's all you boys.
Michael,
Bro.
I want to order one for you.
No, honestly, no, Michael.
No.
I just had a piece of tomato on. I
No.
eat the tomato by itself. The tomato was
Perfectly
no.
fine.
No, that is so good. You would have thought you got it from a fish market.
literally, dude.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Have it. It's okay.
Can you please try it?
Finish it.
Take one bite.
No,
What's wrong with you?
nothing.
Why is something wrong
Because
with you?
it's a half of a half, and you should just finish the whole half.
Michael, could we get Josh B's comment up there?
We're gonna get it right now.
And if you could summarize it.
With 2 babies, I have not been out yet this season. Just continue to puppy on my clubs, waiting to get out. Wow.
Josh, let us know when you want us to book the tea time.
Yep.
And we'll be there. Let's go. You deserve it. You deserve a break. We know you're hard working there.
Father.
Yeah, it's a good release for you, and we'll get you out there.
I want to go out there so bad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
bad, dude.
And I have to say, too, because I'll save the Fenway part of it, but the golf this weekend, unbelievable. Started out on Friday, the Mohegan Sun Golf Course. They've been doing a lot of renovations the last couple of years, but it's just such a nice environment, laid back. All the groups are spread out, Tony, so you don't have to feel like, somebody's on your back. I think we played about 3 hours and 30 minutes, which is good. A lot of times average rounds are like 4 hours, 15 minutes, 4 hours, 30 minutes. So to go 3:45, that's pretty good. And you just know a good course when you see the greens,
Mhm.
and they were all in good shape. Everybody's repairing their divots, and the maintenance department is working hard. So that was a great course. And then the one in Massachusetts got up at 5 a.m. yesterday, which I know you guys regularly get up really early, but it was a little tough. But I did go to bed early on Friday. Shaker Hills, Harvard, Massachusetts. Tony, second time playing there.
Educated.
Impeccable, and I respected them because I know it rained a lot here too, but it poured so much on Friday night that it was still parts of the course were flooded, and they let us go out there, cart path only. But the maintenance department, you saw them out there working hard. And the Instagram story that I posted was actually really cool, and you guys would enjoy this. So they have like 3 or 4 holes where you have an option to tee off at a different viewpoint, just to kind of do something different, make it exciting. As we have the company in the building, Lonnie coming in hot.
Look at that shirt he's wearing, dude.
Got the Yankee bag. He's riled up. Josh is already saying that he appreciates that fella, so we know he's pumped up. Rep the company. Let's go. So that's awesome to see. But they let you take a roof shot. So that's what I sent you.
Oh, no kidding.
So it's literally so high up. Like I want to say it's 30 feet in the air higher than where the tee box is supposed to be.
That is so sick.
Parted. Almost birdied it. Literally putted it in the hole, rattled around the flagstick and popped out.
That's tough, dude. That's so sick.
But it's so sick to hit it from that high and then see it go down. So
that's so cool, dude.
that was really cool. But just awesome. You can't beat different courses, different places, different environments. It was really awesome.
Hell yeah, dude. That's great. That's great. Love it.
I feel like you're itching after last week.
Yeah, I really am, dude. I feel like we gotta. Did you set up a tea time this week for us?
Dude, I didn't set it up, but like I'm down. Like, so I think we should plan that out. No?
Yeah. Is that your first quesadilla, by the way? I don't know why that's funny.
Tony, I want you to have it.
No, is that your first one?
No, I want you to have it.
Oh no, you finish it, dude. I was just asking. I wanted to know if it was your first one because it's so good. Dude. I wasn't gonna tell you. Like,
no, but I felt bad because I feel like I had too much. Are you sure?
why?
You
How
sure
many
you
pieces
don't
do you
want?
have?
I think one.
Okay, so eat that, dude. Just eat the.
Don't go Aaron Rodgers on me.
Are we saying what?
No, I'm saying for Friday.
Oh
Come
my
on,
God,
tell me
dude.
in hindsight
drinking.
though that wasn't hilarious.
I
That
kind of
whole
felt bad for
conversation.
Rick a little bit.
No, the drinking.
No, not the drinking.
Not
I'm talking
drinking?
about us with you and like if you want Rodgers to do good, like
Oh
tell me that wasn't a
my
little funny
God,
looking back on
Lonnie,
it.
now.
dude. Yeah.
Lonnie,
David Burns
did you think
watching
that
from
was
Cedar
funny?
Hill, Texas.
Who?
The whole thing with Tony,
David
he
Burns.
wants Aaron Rodgers
Shout out David Burns.
To win the Super Bowl this year.
Now he wants
and
to
he
win
wouldn't
the Super Bowl?
He wouldn't give us an answer, and we were having a good time with it.
Yeah. That was
No, wait.
hilarious.
What
but
didn't you?
Oh my goodness.
You were on my side. I feel like, right?
you, make up your mind yet now, Tony?
No, nothing's happened since then. Well, how can I make up my mind?
Exactly. So why are we still questioning
Yeah,
this?
dude.
Michael, could you give me? It was a top 5 funny moment on the sports sport.
Top 5. Come on,
Top
dude.
10.
Okay.
It was funny because of what he said that I didn't.
Dude, send me to training camp. I'll watch him. Maybe I'll make a decision. All right, dude.
He looked good today. Was
He
that
did?
today? Or yesterday?
Might have
I've
been
seen some
yesterday.
clips.
Sundays are probably off.
Oh yeah, looking pretty loose.
He was looking looking good out there. I think he threw a pass to Wilson in the back of the end zone. That looked pretty spectacular. So
I have to start with this, Lonnie. How was the drive down?
it wasn't that bad. Going back, it looked terrible though.
Oh, Sunday night.
Because even
Oh,
coming from
dude.
Stanford, I was sitting a little traffic. Did you have from Stanford to here? Was there some traffic? or?
No, not really. It was like a little, like at the same time. Same thing as last time. It was like a little slow down, but
All right, hold on.
We gotta
Who's
move
David
in.
Burns? Does anyone know David Burns?
Also,
Right.
is he commenting from Facebook? Because I don't see him. on
He's
here.
from Facebook, and he's saying watching from Cedar Hill, Texas, and eating ribs from Smoke Daddy's Barbecue in Dallas, Texas. Sounds
And
delicious.
let me tell you, I could go for some smoke daddies right now.
And you had it?
Smoke that.
Never heard of Smoke Daddy.
Wait, Tony, just so I don't,
fellas,
knock
if
everything
you
over.
ever visit Dallas, Texas,
just get
find a
one
barbecue
quick.
joint. It'll be Smoke Daddy's Barbecue. It's rated one of the best barbecue joints in Texas. Dude, David, sounds good.
that does sound
Who's
really good.
David? Who does David know here?
By the way, that
First of all-
quesadilla, Tony, ridiculous. Come
So
on,
good.
can we give a little round of applause for the kitchen here? I mean, they
I
really
wasn't
do it
here for
right
it.
here.
No, you weren't.
100%.
Yeah,
Time
shout
out.
him out for sure.
Time out. Tony, you're a very smart man. You know why? You're wearing colors, and this man is eating next to you.
Lasagna for everyone.
So you should be in the clear.
You know, I'm at like a specific angle. I feel like it's very. There's no way food can get over here, right?
If
No,
his jersey
I think
gets
he's
messed
good.
up, we know
It's
why.
so
The
funny.
white jersey is tough.
Because Lonnie's here, obviously, I want to talk about baseball, but my dad just
Of
texted me.
course.
He's still watching, so shout out to him and my mom
Shout
again.
out to B's dad.
Appreciate you guys watching, but he wanted me to. He said to stay on the golf theme. He wanted to
boy.
recap the match. Remember, I was saying that we were playing with work on Thursday.
Brian was
And-
tight.
And I,
Brian was tight.
So when
it
you was playing,
it
you was
was
telling me about?
Our,
Yeah, lay it
our
down.
roofing GAF roofing rep Devin, and then my dad and our salesman Tom from ABC, who we buy our roofing supplies, siding supplies from, and they did win. I'll give them credit where credit's due.
But
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm saying they went best ball. We went best shot. So obviously a little tougher on our end, but of course, if we were going like handicaps and stuff, I guess maybe that format would probably equal out. So they played great. And I have to say, my dad, it was talk about the epitome of consistency. Every drive, just right down the middle. Like didn't lose a ball,
No slicing.
made a 35-foot putt.
He didn't have your stance line.
wow,
Insane.
dude.
Insane. So I have to say that was very impressive. We had a great time. Orange Hills, it actually, you would like playing there because like I was talking about with the laid back and then also great condition, reasonable price as well.
How much?
65 and like impeccable shape.
Really?
Like really good shape. He was saying he enjoyed that. So yeah, no, him and Tom, they played a great match. I wasn't expecting it, but I was telling him.
It's funny. We heard a different story.
Just watch out for next time.
Was he
Michael.
talking-
Right? I did say that. I did say watch out for next time.
Now I heard
Was
the
your
same
father
story.
talking smack?
First of all, Mike
He
just
was
took a
excited.
unnecessary shot at me.
No,
I'm just an innocent bystander.
Innocent bystander.
No, because I want you to be better. It's reverse psychology.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, like now you're gonna be like I'm gonna have a better stance next time.
You think so?
Yeah.
I can't believe, Lonnie, you would really
I'm just
never,
like Tony with this
you
whole
would never
Aaron
swung a
Rodgers
club though until Monday.
thing. Yeah, that was my first time ever. Well, like swinging it, yeah, but I told you I did like mini golf. and
Mini
all
golf, but no driving range.
Yeah, no,
Wow,
none
that's
of that.
crazy. That's
Pretty
crazy.
sick.
I'm surprised Josh never wanted to go golfing.
I think he said he has, doesn't?
No, with
He does
you.
golf, I'm saying with you.
Oh, you know I don't. Golf is not my forte.
I got
I
you.
told you basketball, baseball, football.
And you
I feel
speak
like
of.
I
You,
feel like you could put me between the pipes and hockey, and I could do better than golf. to be
wanna bet on
honest
that?
with you. No, not at
David
all.
Burns saying home of the Dallas Cowboys. So I guess
And he
he's
says weed and boys.
But David, could you tell us how you found us?
We love it. We love
We're
that
just
you're here with us.
interested to hear.
And we definitely will be going to Smoke Daddies.
Yeah,
For sure.
100%.
There's somebody in Texas
Love Texas.
watching.
Have
Yeah,
you-
someone
have
in
you been to
Texas.
Yeah, man.
I've been to Austin. Tony's been to Austin.
Yeah.
Great place.
Love Austin.
Good golf.
Never. Oh, I did golf there actually.
Mhm.
Dude, talk about a shit golf course we were on.
You went to the municipal golf.
We went to some terrible
Yeah.
He
golf
paid
course.
cheap. That's what happens.
Dude, they were like people were like riding carts on the greens and shit. It was crazy.
riding carts in the green.
Yeah,
There you
no
go.
rules.
Sounds pretty intense.
But do
You would
know-
love it, Mike.
But you know,
Yeah, that's it.
if
That
I
sounds
set up
like
the
my
tee
kind of
time,
course.
I'd make sure we're at a
Right.
good place.
No, yes. I'm really excited to go
Actually,
golfing.
last golf question, Michael, because you answered on this.
Yeah.
Did you think the course where the Barracuda Championship was? I think it was Lake Tahoe. That shot it did look like Fairchild a little bit.
No, it really did. And it reminded me of all the hole-in-ones I've had there.
But with that being said, Michael, I need your assistance here. If
Yes.
we could go to the world of Major League Baseball.
How did I know?
What a play! Stop it! Yep. And Alonso cracks one. The Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Throw deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
Wait. So is week one? We play y'all week one at their MetLife Stadium. Dallas
Giants.
Giants. Wow.
So
I mean,
last
Lonnie's
favorite I'm gonna
Lonnie's
ask
the
you-
only Giants fan we see.
Or actually,
This is
Lonnie,
pure
could you just put
amusement
this
over here.
over there.
because you got
Thank you.
B on screen eating.
I
No,
know
we're
it's
good.
great.
We're good. I had my meal.
No,
I
it's great.
still anybody who hasn't tried the food here
And
No,
I'm
no.
his
at the
busboy,
Horseshoe, I
apparently.
highly recommend it.
The
I'm
food
a-
at the Horseshoe is
I'm
high
his
class bar
busboy
food.
apparently too.
Lonnie,
Well,
what do you think of my
everybody is.
Core 4 shirt? They got it for me for my birthday. I'm wearing right now.
Yeah.
That's where it's at. You see Eddie Pettit's part of the organization now.
Nice.
Advisor, were you riled at all or no?
I didn't even hear about that. What?
Lonnie,
Today.
inside scoop,
Yeah,
baby, sports
part-time
for it.
advisor, Andy Pettit. He's gonna be with the team on game day sometimes.
That's good for as far as pitching and stuff like that.
Pettit was a legend.
Tony's favorite team.
He's awesome. And I was going to mention, before we talk about the Yankees and the Mets, well, I guess this is kind of talking about the Mets, but I was at,
the
the
game
Mets.
is on, no?
7 o'clock. Yeah, definitely. First pitch has definitely been.
Oh,
already.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Should I ask Steve?
100%.
That should be on this
1,000%.
right
A
here, no?
million percent.
Dean, if you hear us live on the Sports Board,
Live on the sports
Yeah, that'd be
board.
great.
Shout out to the company if you're watching.
But Lonnie, I was at Fenway yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
For the Red Sox
I
Mets
heard you
game.
almost drowned.
And let me tell you, they needed a renovation at that place. And I get it, the nostalgia of Fenway, it's been there forever. The seats, okay? Just picture this. So I'm in right field, pesky pole, of course, over there. So I'm sitting like this.
Lonnie, don't
The
look too
home
amused.
plate is where Michael is. So to watch the game, I have to go like this to watch. Like the seats are facing towards the Green Monster. And they're about half the size of the seats at Yankee Stadium.
You have to understand, Barnes is a man who likes being comfortable over anything.
But also, you want to be comfortable.
I
when
don't
you're at a
blame
game.
him for watching it. Yeah,
No, of course. I'm just
that's
saying.
9 innings, bro.
But I'm saying, how do they let that happen? Like the seats
How?
are facing away from the action.
Because they stink. So what do you expect?
No, but I
mean, that
think-
place is historic, and it's sad that
Yeah.
they should have been fixed that by now, especially
At
if
least the
somebody like-
seats.
But
you know.
it could still be historic, like we've seen
Yeah,
with Lambeau
yeah.
Field, and then keep it in place, but renovate.
Right.
I've been to
Yeah.
Lambeau Field. That's
You been?
Wow, how's that?
sick, man. It's nice out there.
Yeah, I was there
stayed-
one time too. It
I
was
stayed
awesome.
in Milwaukee, and then we drove into Green Bay. It's like an hour, probably like 2
There
hours
is
drive.
nothing on the way to Green Bay.
Not a thing. And when you get there, it's nothing. Like
We're still nothing.
literally, it's just houses and
But I have to
all of
say,
that.
I was
Literally, that's
telling
nothing there.
you before the show, Tony, I was singing right. I would say
Right.
that section specifically, 90% Mets fans.
That's sick, dude. I love to see the best fans
What's
out
the
there.
name
for
of
Fenway.
the travel group? Because I think that's what it was.
Seven-
Is it like the Blue
7
Brigade
line.
or something?
Nah, it's a 7 line.
Yeah,
That's what it's called.
yeah.
Yeah,
How you don't know that, Tony?
I don't
but
do that,
I
dude.
can't believe you don't know
Seven
the
line,
chants
dude?
or anything. No,
No, what is that?
I mean I told you they were going like they just kept going like this, and then I
Who
know
wants
you.
to go like that?
I guess the Blue Brigade.
That's
But then
ridiculous.
I know you've seen
The Blue
it like this.
Brigade?
What's the Blue Brigade?
The Blue Brigade?
That's what they call it? That's what you heard
I
out
thought
there?
that's what you said.
No, it's the
No,
7 line.
It is
Something
a
like
7
that.
line.
Yeah,
It's
Okay.
a 7 line,
So
something like that.
Every time, like the crowd would go, "Let's go Red Sox!" instantly, like they wouldn't even let them finish. Then they would go, "Let's go Mets!" Like that's a common thing.
That's kind of cool.
right?
Yeah, I
on
like
the
that.
road.
Yeah, yeah.
But overall, I think it was cool. It was tough though because the sun was still going down, so it was very hot when
Oh.
the game started. Once the sun set, it was good. Just it would be nice if the seats were a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
Now you've been to a game at Fenway before. or
Yeah, I've
no?
been in quite a few games at Fenway.
Okay, what's your impression of Fenway?
I absolutely love it, dude.
I think the surrounding area is great. A lot of bars.
Yeah,
obviously,
surrounding
a lot of
area is
restaurants.
amazing. The stadium itself, I think it's interesting that they have like separate lines for alcohol and food.
Mhm.
That's kind of weird, but I guess it kind of helps you if you're getting just food because obviously the food lines are much shorter than the alcohol lines. But I had the opportunity a few times I went where once with my uncle and then a couple times got like season tickets from like a mutual friend and we were like low right center field and it was sick, dude. I kind of right by their bullpen, like it was awesome.
Yeah, so you was all, yeah.
Bro, it was like perfect seats. You look at the whole stadium is just right in front of you, dude.
Yeah,
So you
literally-
didn't look
Amazing.
at the view before you.
So
Yeah,
I
what's the
saw
deal
the
with that,
view,
Brian?
but like the view is showing that you're by the pesky pole looking at the game. It doesn't say that you're sitting like this when the action's over here. As the
Yeah.
game just started, it looks like leadoff single for Yoshida. No, they got is that Duran?
Yeah,
I think
so.
Duran leads off. But
Real quick, we have some comments here.
Go ahead, Michael.
David Byrne says, y'all better be suited and booted because the Cowboys defense is going to slobber knock your quarterback. Whatever.
Slobber
knock, dude.
That doesn't sound like something that happens on the football field.
Cowboys
Okay.
stink.
Okay, hold on, Lonnie. He's got more for you. LOL laughing emojis. Question, Lonnie. No, he didn't say that, but I'm adding that. I'm adding that. Do you still have Saquon Barkley? And then he actually added Giants a good team.
What?
yeah, I know.
What? Is it,
I think the barbecue is getting to him maybe a little bit, dude. The sauce, too much sauce, dude.
Saquon's not going anywhere. Lonnie knows
yeah, I
that.
don't think.
I heard he's going to
It- it-
Buffalo.
Ground out
maybe
here.
next year, but he'll be there
Runner
this
going
year.
to third, and he
come on.
throws it
What the
away.
fuck,
And
dude?
did that go into the stands?
It looks
Did
like
and
it
he's
did.
going home. To
Oh,
play
the
late.
Mets.
And he's out.
Wow,
Prince.
dude.
Or
Omar
Narvaez,
Narvaez, dude. Yeah.
whatever.
100%.
Oh,
1,000%. A million.
100%. Wow, what the hell happened there?
Lasagna for everyone.
Tony, I was going to ask you though, did you any of the bars or restaurants outside the stadium? Did any of them stand out?
Unequivocally.
I mean, jeez, dude, I've been to so
We're
many.
at the Lansdowne and then Cheeky
Oh,
Monkey
Lansdowne I've
Brewing
been.
Company.
It was just
Remember that
crazy.
one? They have ping pong and
No, that one I don't think
It's
so.
at the end of Lansdowne, like on the left side.
Yeah,
Pretty awesome, honestly. It was just so packed, though. So packed, so
Right.
hot. So those are the things you got to deal with. But
Yeah, I
cool
know.
environment. It was
I
like
definitely, yeah. In terms of names of bars, I don't, I'm not really in the state of mind to remember names.
yeah.
Taboo.
Just because there's so many, dude. I think you just
Yeah.
stamble into any.
Yeah, there's so
bar.
many
Who's
deep
drops it?
at the
So
time.
many deep. What?
Who's
Wow.
Who's what?
drops?
Drops?
Yeah, who's
The
drops?
legend.
Like who's sound bites? I can't. It's hard to hear you when they're going on so often.
No, most of
They're
them are
just
made.
some of them are mine. None of them are Michael.
Besides, he better come.
Yeah, but that's not on this one though.
No, it's not on the
Oh,
phone.
it's a backup board.
Backup board, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the travel board.
Ferocious.
That's Brian.
Brian has a lot of bites.
That was Brian from like
Oh
2
my
years ago.
goodness.
Yeah, this is all like so old. These bites.
You know what I'm interested though, because I
What are you
wanna talk-
interested in?
I just am curious because it was, for me, going to the game yesterday, obviously, I'm not a fan of either team, Tony. What's your thought? Because obviously, you don't get to go to as many Mets games as you would like.
No, I
How do
don't.
you think you would handle though going? Like I know, last year, for instance, you went to Rays, Yankees.
Right.
How is it for you, like going to two teams?
Before
you're
you
not a
answer,
fan of?
Tony?
Obviously, you're a fan of a game.
You got David Burns laughing. He said LOL capital, and then he goes, "It is the barbecue."
That's funny, dude. Honestly, I love going to other teams' games.
As long as
Again,
you're in a
like-
comfortable seat, plenty of beer, right? No,
You
I'm
don't
serious.
want only
Yeah,
season
yeah.
to be bothered by this whole comfort.
No, but
I
you,
mean,
you would be tight if you weren't. I mean, come on. You want to? Tony wants to be
Dude, I'm
comfortable.
not gonna get a seat that's obstructed view. Okay, I'm
No,
never
the
gonna
view
do that.
wasn't
ever.
obstructed. It just my neck was obstructed.
Oh my!
He had to be an owl.
But listen, that Yankees Tampa Bay game, awesome. It was a great game. Obviously, why I had so much fun too. But I've been to Fenway. I've never seen the Mets play at Fenway. I've been to Fenway probably 4 times, maybe now.
We were gonna go, Lonnie, today.
I would have loved to have gone.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we were. If we didn't have the show,
Yeah, if we didn't have the show, we'd
we-
be there right now. We'd
Yeah.
be there.
You two or three?
No, just me and Mike.
Wait, have
Maybe
been
you
to
if you
any
wanted to
other
come. Probably
ballparks,
not
Lonnie?
though.
Outside of
Yeah.
New York? No.
Nah.
Nah, man.
Uh,
Baseball parks, nah, but I've been to like other football stadiums and stuff like that.
Football stadiums are
anything
whack, dude.
stand out with the football like that? You were like
Just
really
Lambeau
impressed?
Field, to be honest with you. Like,
Yeah.
that was the best
You,
one.
you can't
Yo,
beat
get
that.
over it,
Yeah,
dude.
they did a
It
good
was-
job keeping the nostalgia, but renovating it as well.
Only thing that sucked is like they seats, they don't have back ends, so you got to get like those.
Oh yeah, the seat backs.
those,
Yeah.
those travel seat things. So,
But I know you're gonna get a
it's like
kick out of
bleacher
this.
seats everywhere.
I know you're gonna get a kick out of this, Lonnie. But now that they swept away the weekend, am I allowed to talk about the Yankees?
Wow!
Of course, I knew it. Listen.
You know.
I knew I was walking in the Yankee fandom talk, especially since they decided to pull out the broom this week.
But let's talk about it. Obviously, like I said, they did get the job this afternoon and Friday and Saturday as well, sweeping the Royals. And of course, the Royals, not a competitive team, a team you should beat, but they hadn't been able to really consistently beat anybody. So I think this weekend, was really big. It started on Friday.
Mhm.
Clark Schmidt kind of continued his hot stretch, and you look at the line, 5 2/3, 3 earned runs. Okay, that's not great, but the 3 runs came on one swing. So you feel like that's all right. And the fact too that it got tight late. You dealt with Tommy Kahnle giving up a home run to Massey, who had a really good series against the Yankees, had 3 home runs this weekend. But Clay Holmes was able to work around a 2-out hit to record his 12th save of the season, get the Yankees a 5-4 win. Other than the pitching, obviously Peralta, King did their job as well. The offense, continued to get better over the weekend. This game, you only had 5 hits, but you had 5 runs. So you were the hits really counted when you got them. And of course, the big blow, a 3-run homer from Billy McKinney. And this was after, you had that 1-0 lead, then you blew it. So for him to hit that 3-run homer, to come back to take the lead, that was big. Franchi Cordero had a home run in the second. He just got optioned down today with Jake Bauer's coming back, but that was a big blow. And then Gleyber Torres really seems locked in. He homered today. He homered on Friday. He now has 16 home runs on the season. So this was a nice 5-4 win. Now, with Torres, Lonnie, where do you stand with him? Have you always been a fan? Have you been kind of growing on him lately?
What happened to him, actually? Didn't he get hurt?
So he did get hurt. He left the game today. I think he was just banged up. I'm going to see if there's an update, but obviously that would be a big blow. But it says he was removed from the game with hip tightness. So just tightness. He might just be a couple of days bruised up. But I'm saying, have you been impressed with his performance? 16 home runs, 43 RBIs up to this point.
No.
As far as Torres, you just gotta hope he don't mess up in the field. I don't really be worried about his bat. That's gonna come and go as always. That's just how that is. But it's him in the field that I'm always worried about.
Right.
I ain't really
in mental lapses, like on the bases getting thrown
that
out.
too, yeah. But more the field, like that base stuff, they gotta clear that up too. But if you allowing runs, that's not good. And like that game I was at the last time, like I said, that was horrible when he did that. So, and he's been doing that. You worry about him because it doesn't happen a lot. Like the at bats, like I said, you're gonna get at least 3-4 at bats a game regardless. Right. So you're gonna live and die with the results.
Right.
But when that happens, that once or twice every 10-15 games, and it gives, and you're just looking at him like, oh, come on, man.
Right.
I thought we cleared all of this up at this point.
Now, yeah, we've seen him have a lot of ups and downs. He's only 26. Do you feel like his future is with the team, or do you think they're going to move him within the next year?
I don't know, man.
He's got one more year of team control after this year.
It's funny because that's what everybody is saying, that he would be the one piece that they can trade because he is 26 years old and stuff like that.
I just feel like you can't trade him this year because he's been like your offense the last month plus.
Yeah. And to see that, Rizzo got a hit today is 2 hits, actually.
4.
4? He went,
yeah.
So
that sucks.
What do you think, Tony? Is Gleyber Torres a future Yankee, or do you think they're going to move him before his control runs out?
It also depends on Peraza too, right?
I think
True.
you got to move him.
Yeah, because you say because the value's high, he could taper off. 2 years ago, he had no value. He's rebounded the last couple years.
Now. Value.
That means they should.
I think you could wait till after the season, though. I don't think he's going to falter on the stretch. I think for this season, you really kind of need him the way the offense has been.
Need him for what, Brian?
16 home runs.
No, but like need him to do what? Win a World Series for you?
A lot.
I mean,
you're not winning a World Series, dude.
Nobody's winning a World Series because it's July right now. All right, but I'm just saying. I know you get tight with certain questions. As the Red Sox take a 1-0 lead, maybe that's why you're tight. But,
wow.
No, but don't you don't agree with me that?
Why do we have the fucking whatever Yankee recap on, dude?
Because we have the best of both worlds here. This is like
you're facing the Mets and I'm facing the Yankees. How is this?
You guys got to switch chairs.
No, but you really don't. You really don't. You would, if it was up to you, you would trade Gleyber before the deadline.
Yeah.
I just feel like we can't lose that offense.
What?
I feel like we can't lose that offense. It's going to kill us. We need his offense this year.
Yeah. I just don't think he's not. Yeah, where are you going with his offense? You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere with his offense.
But Tony, it's like it's the same thing. But like they're going to put their best foot forward.
Right. I mean, all right. So this trade deadline, you're looking for someone to get. Obviously, right?
I would like to get Bellinger. I'm not looking to ship out really any of my primary players.
Well, I think for Bellinger, you really don't need to be shipping out Torres, I suppose. But
no, they're going to want prospects.
Yeah, if you're going for someone even bigger than Bellinger, I mean, Torres could be part of a good package.
Yeah, I mean,
so why not?
I guess it depends on the team.
Yeah, if you trade in Torres for Soto, you'd be fine with that.
Right, but I guess the Padres have said they're not going to trade Soto, but they will entertain Snell and Hader. So
really,
I'm telling you, I think off-season trade for Gleyber, but he stays with the team this season. And if he continues this hot stretch, it will be tough to move him, but it probably will be the right move.
But you're not worried about Snell and Hader, are you not?
I don't want.
Oh, but no.
I mean, Hader, I guess.
You were just putting that out there.
Because Soto, they just made that announcement today.
Yeah, but Snell's been really picking it up, dude.
Yeah, but don't you wouldn't have confidence in him.
No.
Compared to who? Carlos Carrasco?
For a guy
so you're talking about for the Mets.
You're putting a lot of equity into acquiring.
Right.
Is he worth what you're giving up for playoffs?
What are we giving up though?
Blake Snell is going to 3 top prospects.
You think so? Yeah. No, it's not worth
Yeah.
it. Can't do it.
So I don't know. My whole thing here is I think the way we performed, we really need Glaber, and it's nice to see not only he's stepped up, but Stanton on Friday 2 for 4, that big home run, or that was Saturday, but that was his 13th home run of the season. But obviously we know we need Stanton's bat. We saw him, do well again today. I mean, you could say might be one of the X factors on this team. I mean, if he's
Stanton.
going, because you're assuming
if he's
Judge
going.
is coming back. I mean, he's lethal. Stanton,
Yeah.
he's hot.
Yeah. And also depends on where he's at in the lineup. That too, and if he's on the field, as we discussed, last time. So, because if he's in that dugout, he ain't gonna really be doing much.
I think he's going to be big. He DH'd each of the last 2 days. Yesterday, the Yankees ended up winning 5-2. Garrett Cole was on the mound. His second consecutive 10 strikeout effort.
Wow.
So he's really been honed in. ERA sits at 2.78. And I think we can safely say at this point in the season, he's the favorite for the American League Cy Young.
Mm-hmm. It has to be.
Yeah, I think so. Who else?
Yeah, because Ohtani has been bad his last couple outings.
Sorry,
I don't
that
think he's in
finger.
the conversation.
Probably his finger.
Got a
But
blister.
Cole's answered the bell, and he really needed to because last year did not end well in the regular season. I know he pitched well in the postseason, but all those home runs he's given up, he's limited the damage in that way. So I think this is the best stretch he's had as a Yankee. We need that performance yesterday.
You think they still juiced up off Donaldson being injured? B?
Yes. Don't you?
Yeah.
They are, though.
Yeah.
You really don't think a little bit, Lonnie. Why?
Come on,
though?
man.
What is there to like about Josh Donaldson?
It's not that that's their teammate, bro. They not in there all hype.
Not everybody likes their teammate.
Josh Donaldson is like an asshole, though. I feel like
I'm sure he is, but come
So
on,
I
man.
wouldn't
I
really
don't
like
think
him,
that's.
You know what's funny? Some guy I was golfing with yesterday met Josh Donaldson. He goes,
Really?
"You know what I really like? Josh Donaldson." He's like, "Yeah, I know fans really get at him." And then Corey goes, "He's like, yeah, I wouldn't talk about Josh Donaldson with this guy."
Oh my god, that's so
Yeah, I was about to
funny,
say that
dude.
probably rubbed you the wrong way. You probably was
I
like,
just didn't even say anything. I was like, "Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see how his performance on the field, like, but it was just kind of funny of all people, all players,
So you
to
just
say that to
based
me."
how the person is on his performance on the field.
So other than Stanton yesterday,
That's a
LeMahieu,
David Rothenberg ignore.
Exactly. He just pushed right past.
LeMahieu hit his 8th home run. He's been heating up. I think his last 10 games.
You're lucky
he's
you're not
hitting
an athlete, Lonnie.
almost 400. So some signs of life after out of LeMahieu. What do you think, Lonnie? Do you think
No.
LeMahieu has anything left that he can help
No.
us on the stretch, or you think he's cooked?
Cooked. Goose.
I don't think he's cooked, but he has been looking bad. So
Recently, though, his average is good.
Well done.
we just gotta. I don't know, man. Like I said, it's always these bats, man. And right now he's already going through the drought. So hopefully he
Right.
gets hot. We see Stanton starting to get hot. Hopefully, Rizzo's doing the same. So LeMahieu has to, pick it up too. And
but I
but
think
see,
we
that's-
don't need anything crazy out of him. We just need him to be adequate.
yeah, we need LeMahieu to be LeMahieu. We don't need home runs.
But we don't even need to hit 330. Hit 270.
We just need singles and doubles out of you, my man. That's it.
Yeah.
We don't
And he did that today. He had a
exactly.
double.
That's all we really need. That we just need him to be the machine. That
Right.
we just need him to get back to that, putting the bat on the ball. And once he does that, especially when we got people on base, that's going to create runs. It's going to create havoc, especially now that, like I said, that whole shifting is going.
Right.
And you see this now. The Mets and all of that can't handle the ball, so that's all we need. Just put the ball in the field of play. That's what it is.
Right. When you put the ball in play, good things happen.
Yeah, anything can happen. Like I said, everybody's been so used to just standing still, letting the ball come right to them when it gets hit. Now that it's a whole different ball game, now everybody actually have to show that they can play the position. So
Right, and that's weaving out the phonies.
exactly. So
Pete Alonso had a big double yesterday. Interested to see if he could work on that performance. Looks like he takes ball one high here tonight.
It was ball one high.
Oh, no.
whoa, they
Strike
called
two.
the strike.
The
What?
upping was questionable the last couple of
Yeah,
days.
slap this guy around. What's going on, time?
So we'll keep you posted with Alonso. Holmes yesterday, did pick up his 13th save. He had Canely and Peralta, bridge the gap between him and Cole. So you love to see that. One big piece of news here: Ben Revere got called up yesterday, getting the start in place of Jose Trevino, who's actually out for the season with a wrist injury
yeah,
as
that
Alonzo
sucks,
fouls
man.
one off.
That's tough, dude. Austin
You know,
Wells.
Trevino hadn't been hitting well this year, but last year he did win the Platinum Glove for the best fielder, best catcher out there. Do you think that's going to hurt us down the stretch? Obviously, Cole was able to pitch to work that fine, but he had a sense of comfort with Trevino. We know his framing numbers. Is that a problem moving forward, do you think, Lonnie?
It can be. It definitely can be because he's young. And then we're only gonna have him and Higashiyosha back there. So
We should bring up Wells.
and
I know Josh.
I think that's why they
thinks
moved
that
him
as well.
up. They moved Wells up.
To Triple A.
Right.
Yeah.
So they probably,
He's one step closer.
they're trying to
Maybe he
get his
gets
feet.
traded.
They're trying to get his feet wet a little more. So, and then I think if either one of these two can't handle the pressure, then they probably just gonna bring him up regardless of the fact. They probably gonna bring him up regardless of the fact.
They need to.
But we just gotta hope that these two can hold on to foot because Cherry Way was huge, and I feel like he used to come up with some decent big hits. Like
Single over shortstop.
Yeah,
Rising liner.
he used to really come up with some.
I was at the
key
walk-off
hits.
last year against Baltimore at home.
See, and that's definitely one of them. So
Yeah.
it's like he might not had a bat all the time, but he used to come up with some key hits. Like I think the second game I went to this year, he smacked a home run. It was pretty key too because I think the Yankees was down, and I think it was a single shot. And I was like, see, he might not always be there, but he come up clutch sometimes, and that's definitely gonna hurt, especially like I said, behind the plate more than just his bat, because that's what you really relied on him for. And
And real quick, we got some comments. I was
Let's
just
go,
talking
baby.
smack, fellas. I can't not wait for the football season to start. David Burns comes in.
Love it.
David Burns also says we did get Brandon Cooks from the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
And Tony Pollard is the starting running back for the Cowboys. Zeke is a free agent. Didn't know that.
what?
Zeke is a free
He
agent.
is a free agent.
I didn't know
Isn't that crazy?
I do think he's washed though.
I mean, I'm not the sports guy here. You know,
Really?
As far as the Texas Rangers, we're in first place right now, but we have a problem with Houston coming up on the schedule. I like Houston. I mean, I like Texas, but Seager was just placed on the injury list too, so that's a big blow.
Yeah.
We got
dude.
Durant filling in,
Yeah,
so
that's
we'll
tough.
see if they can hold that lead. We'll see it. But I was going to ask you, Tony, with Trevino, is that going to be a problem not having him the rest of the year for the Yankees?
No, I mean, I think it gives a good opportunity to bring up like a younger prospect,
Like
like
Wells,
Austin
yeah.
Wells. So, I mean, I think that's something that we've talked about the Yankees should be doing is bring up those young prospects. Unfortunately, it takes an injury to kind of force their hand. And it sucks that it's Trevino, I suppose, too. But I think it's a good opportunity for Austin Wells to get brought up.
And I think our best case scenario is Higgy out and Wells and Rivera. You have a righty and a lefty catcher.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that a lot,
as
too.
a time
So you want to just go all young?
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%, man.
He loves him
I
young.
would rather have Trevino, but he's out. You know what I mean? I love Trevino, but we don't have him. So that's the best thing.
Let me just finish up these comments. David continues, my Rangers going to win the World Series. I know you guys like that. Renee says, great show.
Renee.
David
She's
says,
looking up tanning boots right now.
Yeah. David Burns just said, we just won our game against the Dodgers, Houston Astros. In the words of Goldberg, they're next. Anthony Rizzo doing way better in New York. Josh B, the company press, Wells, ... Dominguez. And then he adds Rizzo
Josh
coming
knows where it's
around.
at.
Says Rizzo coming around, Stanton coming around. If they don't use this as a springboard to turn the season, it is over.
Yeah. No, he's right about that.
Pretty much.
Speaking of Rizzo coming around, the Yankees won 8-5 today. How about Anthony Rizzo? Not only does he hit his first home run since May 20th, but he goes 4 for 4 today, helping the Yankees win this game. So you love to see that. And I was messaging you, Tony. We didn't talk about it, Lonnie. What did you guys make of yesterday, him going to no batting gloves for 2 at-bats and then going back to the batting gloves today? Do you think that was some, superstitious thing? I've never seen a batter do that.
Yeah, no, I never seen it. I
Just for
either,
2 at-bats, not like it was like a long.
Me either, but
I think
probably-
he's just changing some shit.
yeah,
up,
he
dude.
probably
He's
just
trying
It
anything.
was one of those throw it at the wall, see
Yeah.
if it sticks type of moments.
Right.
And
right.
then,
And it worked today. And
but he
today,
used to not wear gloves back in the day, no?
I don't think so.
I
he
think on
always
the
had a
Cubs.
backglove.
No, I think he didn't wear gloves.
On the
dude.
Cubs,
wear gloves?
yeah,
Yeah,
on the
pretty sure he
Cubs, he
didn't.
was a non-glove type of guy.
I don't know why.
He
I
got
don't
soft
remember that,
with
but
the
we
Yankees.
can look up at that. But obviously he played a big role today. Luis
Right.
Severino had a pretty good start.
Pretty good.
The long ball did him in. All 3
Yeah.
runs on the 2 home runs he allowed. So his official line 5 2/3, 8 hits, 3 runs, no walks, 5 strikeouts. He was hitting 100 miles an hour on the radar gun. You think about what he did last time out against the Angels. I feel pretty good about Severino. I think he's going to continue to turn it around. What do you guys think?
Listen, Severino needs to be the baby ace, I guess, because we still waiting for Cortez.
He
That's
pitched with Somerset today. He had a rehab start.
And then, so listen, if the Yankees really plan on doing anything, we need Sevy to be good. We need Nesta to come back. We need to see where he's gonna be. We need Rodon to be on point. We need him to be kissing these batters away more than the fans. And yeah, we definitely need the pitching because the bats is always in and out. And we already know how the Yankees get in the playoffs, man. The pitching comes around, and that is what at least keeps us in the game. And then the bats basically just take us right out. Yeah. That's what the issue is.
No, you're right.
Every year. So,
what do you think with Severino? You know, obviously the line wasn't great, but I mentioned it was just 2 swings that kind of changed that narrative. Other than that, he was pretty good today.
No, yeah, I think looking at that, I mean, it really wasn't as if like he had a bad outing. However, I don't know. I just feel like it's time and time again where his stat line isn't good. So it's like, I don't know how much time are you giving this guy?
No, I mean, I think he's going to stay in our rotation. I think he's going to be fine. But when I think about the postseason rotation, I think he's the 4th starter.
Yeah.
right. But that's what I'm saying.
Maybe even the 5th. Clark Schmidt has pitched better than Severino this year.
But,
I know. I'm scarred. Believe me, Lonnie. I get it.
About no
But
Clark Schmidt,
if
man.
you had to just make a snap decision right now, starting a playoff game, who would you start?
They're gonna
Severino
start Sevy over Schmidt.
Yeah, I guess you got to start Sevy, right?
I think I would start Schmidt. Sevy
That's a
screwed us
crazy
in the
move.
playoffs ever since he's made.
I don't think they would do that though.
I don't think they would do it.
I think Aaron Boone would start Schmidt.
Yeah.
And who would start Sevy?
Yeah,
Say
he hasn't
Say
performed well. He always.
Say it, Tony. He wants to say Cashman and Hall or something.
No, because I don't think they're gonna re-sign Sevy. I don't think they're gonna.
So
So
they're just gonna get rid of him.
I think they are gonna get rid of him. I think they'd be better off putting him in the bullpen for the playoffs. Honestly,
That's true.
We'll see if he's able to turn it around.
But
Speaking
if
of
he giving up homers and starting, you wanna have that coming out the bullpen trying to close
I don't
the
know,
game.
but just 2 years ago, he pitched pretty well coming back from injury out of the pen. That's kind of where I got the idea from.
That's true.
Game was already out of the hand, but Marinaccio did struggle in the 9th. He gave up 2 home runs. So to make this one a little closer than it seemed, end of the day was 8-5. King and Hamilton each pitched an inning. Hamilton actually an inning and 2/3, but getting the job done. No runs allowed. In terms of the offense, other than Rizzo, you look at this lineup. Stanton had 2 hits, so that's a good sign. Seeing him get going. Glaber did leave the game with that hip pain. But he was 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs, so his hot streak continues. You had Jake Bowers fresh off the injured list taking Franchy's place. He was 1 for 3 in this game, so you looked at to have him to have an impact as well. And then Peraza did get a single. He's really struggled, but I like that they've been putting him out there every day, and I think he's going to start heating up. He just missed a ball yesterday. How do you feel about Peraza? I know you've kind of given me a couple scuds for getting too excited about him.
Listen, I don't blame you for getting excited because that's what you want to see. That's what a lot of people want to see. Don't get me wrong, but you just be over here half a chubbing it every time you mention Peraza, man.
Tony liked that one.
Yeah, that's funny.
No, I know. It was fun. I
My
agree.
goodness. But listen, we need now that Donaldson's out, we can't put LeMahieu but at first and third. First and third. So we need Peraza to come in and do what he does. And then, like you said, and you over here talking about if we possibly either keep or get rid of Torres, we definitely need Peraza to, because that's where he would go.
I don't want to get rid of Glaber this year. The offseason, I think it's a good idea.
But if it does happen, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, he'll be the second base.
That's where he would go. So, and then that's how I don't. That's like you said. That's probably why it won't happen. Because then if Peraza has to go over there, they're gonna have to put LeMahieu on third all the time. That ain't gonna work, man.
Yeah.
He ain't moving. He ain't moving like he used to.
A Glaber trade wouldn't be a good idea in my eyes.
Now I see why you say that. Now it's starting to come
makes
around.
sense.
So
And I started this by saying, I thought it was big, even though they were supposed to beat Kansas City. They had struggled, obviously, the previous couple weeks. Now that they've done it, now that they've got this sweep, do you guys think this means something going forward, or is it just one of those things where they took care of business, but it all depends on what they do their next 5 to 10 games?
Yeah, the latter.
yeah,
That's always the case.
Yeah.
That's always that you're supposed to take care of business, and then that should give you some juice going into the next couple series, and hopefully that carries over. But it's the Royals, so you can't really. You just got to take that and say, "All right, cool. We did what we have to do. Now we got to go out and do more." Especially knowing where you at now. So now they're not in last place, luckily. So
Yeah,
they just got to keep moving on. But the Orioles, man, them dudes is.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to win the division.
yeah.
They are looking
the Rays are in the
pretty
wild card
good.
now.
And you see how fast that happened?
Yeah,
It seems like right after the All-Star break.
I knew the
boom.
Rays were not that good. They didn't even make the playoffs last year. Right
Yeah, but
now,
how'd they get off to that? I mean,
3-7 in their last 10 games.
they got off to a crazy start.
Now, Tony, do you think this sweep meant anything for the Yankees?
I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, sweep means something, I suppose. But like you said, you really want to focus more on what the next day is, what the next game is. Obviously,
where the next game is.
I do know where the next game is, and I think it's I mean, all hope is gone, really. I think at this point.
Why do you?
What? What do you mean?
Why you think that?
Because I think they get swept in the next 2-game series against the Mets here. Like, what do you mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, obviously, you look at a sweep like this, something that really, I mean, when's the last time the Yankees swept?
Oakland. In May.
So I
Beginning of
mean,
May.
pretty crazy, dude.
First series, win of the month.
and then Rizzo with that what was it, like a 48-game drought, right? Of no home runs. So
4 for 4.
yeah, so that's a big statement game for
You
him
need
for
Rizzo.
sure. You really do. So I mean, you want to look at this game and see what was going on right, what was going on wrong. What did Rizzo do for him to actually be hitting well? I feel like every game it's been over 4 for him.
Yeah.
So, but of course, you really want to focus on what's ahead and how to attack your team. And if you are, someone like Brian here, who's expecting a World Series still, you want to figure out how you can do that, dude.
Yeah.
Constantly looking forward.
All I would say is I think if they didn't sweep the Royals, if they lost 2 out of 3, we would have been talking about who we're going to solve at the deadline.
Right.
Now we're getting a little excited, but saying it's all right in front of us. We got to take care of business. But at least we're in the conversation. We're 2 spots out of a playoff spot, and we have a big 2-game series with the Mets coming up that we have to take care of business.
So you're saying there's you're thinking there's a chance, like playoffs, make a splash.
Oh well, I mean playoffs. There was never not a chance of playoffs. It's not like we were 10 games back.
But like make a run in the playoffs. You think?
Yeah, because I mean we had Jonathan Loaisiga and Aaron Judge have their sim game today. So you would imagine sooner rather than later, Judge is going to have a rehab start. Then he's going to be back, and I just feel like the team is going to completely change. It seemed like the tide started turning this series, and even in the second half. I know like their record hasn't been good, but Stanton and LeMahieu have been hitting. Now we have the Rizzo piece. If all those guys are hitting, you throw Aaron Judge back in this lineup. I mean, you should be able to. You should be able to have a lot better offensive performance than you did the last month.
It can get spicy because then that means Judge has coverage,
right?
And you can't not pitch to him.
So I think this has given them a sense of confidence. It's given us fans a sense of confidence. So I can't wait for the Subway Series on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for Judge to come back. But it's the first time, and like I said, I know you can't give him too much credit because it is the Royals, but it's the first time that I could end a week and feel good about the Yankees and feel like they're heading in the right direction. And I think the biggest thing wasn't just sweeping this series, it was Anthony Rizzo, because we know the Yankees are doing nothing if Anthony Rizzo is doing what he did the previous month or 2 months.
Do you expect this to be something that kind of jumpstarts a little bit of like a run for him?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's back. I honestly
think
think he's
so?
back. Yeah. What do you
You
think?
can only hope.
Gloves?
You can only hope.
Gloves the whole season. That was just a 2-at-bat thing.
Come on,
McNeil with the air. Is that McNeil? Or no? Who's 15th already?
15 on the Mets? That's not McNeil.
Who else is playing
But
second?
y'all know. Y'all know they usually split though, right? So
The Yankees and the Mets.
yeah, so
Yeah, I know they
do
split the
think
last
that.
that'd
I
be
would-
crazy. So I feel like it'd be like everybody be talking like if one sweeps or whatever, like that'd be like the turn or whatever. More for probably the Mets if they sweep.
But I mean, it's pretty big if the Yankees sweep because you went into this series with Kansas City.
Yeah, and that means you won 5.
You were 3 games over 500.
bunt
Now you're
foul,
6.
dude.
Then you would be 8. You know what I mean? Then you get to 10. You know, and then you keep
You
working
start
yourself up the
stacking
ladder. So this series would be huge for the Yankees. And you look at, their schedule coming up. Besides the Subway Series, you have 3 games in Baltimore. Then you have
Those are big.
How about this though? The biggest stretch of this season. What's going to define this season? 7 games between the Yankees and the Rays and the Astros. 4 of those games are the Astros, all at home. You have to go 5-2 in those games. The way you've played the last month has forced your hand that you have to go 5-2 in those games.
Yeah, and you definitely need to. Yeah,
and that's coming off. Hopefully, those games against the Orioles and the Mets. Hopefully, you can go.
especially
3-2,
going
4-1
into the
against them.
playoffs. We definitely going 5-2 going into the playoffs. That would be pretty sweet. Because you got that, like you said, hopefully you could carry over that juice. Because more than likely they're gonna be in the wild card or whatever. So
Yeah,
that means you're starting immediately. You don't get no layoff. Maybe one day. So they definitely would need that.
One day.
Get the juices, still
100%. 100%. I have to say, I feel though a new sense of optimism.
God.
I love what I saw to Rizzo, and I really am super stoked for
Michael's
the Subway
stoked.
Series coming up. And actually, it's funny that
Rizzo.
you mentioned Michael.
You might be the only one that's
before-
actually stoked for the Subway Series.
Before we get to the Mets here, Michael, I need to bring you in because you've been the biggest critic of Mr. Tony Rizzo.
Really?
Is this the moment?
Yes.
Is this the moment, Michael? Where we're going to look back. This is where the run to the championship started. Anthony Rizzo, 4 for 4, breaking a 40-plus homerless streak. This is the moment.
No, it's not all about Rizzo. It has nothing to do with Rizzo, but everything to do with Pettit.
Which we didn't talk about,
Oh,
but
And
that
just
was
his energy being there. Rizzo knows I'm out. Business is happening now. The Yankees are back. World Series.
I mean, if you think about
Look at
it,
Tony.
though,
He's just combing the
of all
stash.
the
All
people
sad.
surprised
of
Beat and
those
jump
core
out his
4
skin.
teams, this is the first guy that they've brought in that's working with the team.
Right.
I mean, I know
Right.
it's not every day, but I
You
think
think
it's big.
Jeter's next?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I do think
I don't
Jeter
think so.
eventually.
I think he wants to not do anything, honestly.
Eventually, Jeter.
You think, because speaking of who the Yankees have acquired in terms of coaching and advisors and stuff, you think Sean Casey has something to do with Rizzo's 4-for-4
Yeah.
performance?
I
Yeah,
do.
that's pretty sick, honestly.
That's probably gonna be the total.
Yeah,
Oh, Casey was da 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 da.
Sean
Well,
Casey.
it depends what was said.
yeah.
So
I mean, they know what was said between the two of them. I would imagine. I mean, Sean Casey's in there teaching, showing these guys what to do, how to adjust and shit like that. So
You would.
it is kind of coincidental if at this point that Rizzo's
But
hitting
think
the
about
ball
it.
with Sean Casey.
But it's not just Rizzo. Stan's been on
right,
fire.
that's why I said
then so is
it's gonna
LeMayo.
take time. It's gonna take time
I think he's doing
Sean
his job.
Casey. Yeah, I think so
Yeah.
too.
He was a
because he's
professional
probably
hitter.
like I said, he's probably giving them obviously different advice, telling them different things to do, look for different pitches and
Great
stuff
guy.
like that. Probably using the analytics in a different way than the last batting coach was doing, but
Obviously.
Yeah.
it took time. Like I said, it was gonna take time. Like it wasn't gonna happen right away, right after
Yeah,
the
yeah.
All-Star break, because he basically got the whole transition happened right then and there.
In the
So
All-Star break, yeah.
it's really probably starting to set in now. They're probably starting to really look at videos all together and stuff like that. And they're really starting to pick up on what he's talking about. So
Without Donaldson.
it might
That I think
it might be helping out.
I mean, hopefully, at the end of this season, we're gonna look back at 3 things:
The Donaldson
Donaldson,
injury.
Casey, and when Rizzo started getting going.
No one
And
Pettit.
Pettit. So 4 things. Those are going to be themes, Tony, down the stretch.
Tony's tight. And then
can't
it's going to be
believe
sad
Tony-
when the
He'll be
Mets
in
get
the-
But not
swept.
even to be tight, not even to be that we just talk about the Yankees for an hour. You really don't think there's any hope, honestly, not just to get me tight and not out of spite.
For what, the playoffs?
For the
Yeah,
for the playoffs.
for the wild card. Yeah.
No, yeah, of course. There's definitely a chance of the wild card. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. You just seem tight for some reason.
I know.
Because you know,
It's just because you're ready to talk about the Mets.
No, I'm not ready to talk about Mets. honestly.
Really? You're tight about the way the game's going?
Right now, not so good, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carrasco. How are you excited about Carrasco? Honestly, it's 2-0. 1-0.
But it's
1-0.
early. It's Fenway. You know, runs are scored early and often.
Yeah, we'll see, dude.
But,
Tip your bartender.
but let's hear it.
Horseshoe's getting
I
a
want
little
to
riled.
hear.
You want
You know,
the
we
recap of
had
the Mets,
the-
dude?
yes.
So I mean, really, honestly, probably you should really be doing it. You're at the fucking games,
I didn't see the Friday game or the completion.
right? Or the
Friday's
Friday
game
game
yesterday.
Yeah. So speaking of which, Friday's game, if you were in the area of the tri-state New England area, it was downpouring on Friday. I actually was really surprised in how much they played this game because Senga was pitching in an absolute downpour for more than an inning, which is
Poor
pretty
job
crazy.
by the ground crew, I guess.
Like I don't really understand like how that's still an issue. Like I don't.
We have all these technology
Yeah.
for radar.
Like the weather's coming, and then once it does, like just call the game.
They
dude.
love
Like,
doing the
suspend
whole
game.
tarp thing and
Dude,
running the guys out.
there was
and
the concessions, Michael.
It's
The
so
bottom line. How
dude.
are you?
Do you like money?
I forget
Matthew, where are you?
I forget what pitcher it was last year. I want to say something for the Reds, but they would not call this game, and he was pitching in a
He was
downpour,
pissed.
and he just literally
I think I remember that
He's
game,
like, "Oh, I
too.
need a new ball. This one's wet."
He
Goes the
kept doing
ball.
it?
Just kept chucking the balls away, bro. Just every single one, chuck it away, and kept asking for the next one.
That's
next one,
great.
chuck away. Dude.
That's a great way to do
It
it.
really is kind of ridiculous because you can't you can't
Get
play
it.
baseball in rain. You really
Yeah.
can't. Like I know some people are like, oh,
Only
no,
for
you
fun
can't.
with friends. And it's
Especially,
like,
like,
Drizzle and all of that, yeah.
Yeah.
but
Especially,
not no downpour.
And like for a pitcher who's throwing 100 miles an hour, it's just straight dangerous to not have
Right.
control of your
Right.
ball.
Wait, just want to make a
Like,
point real quick. How
what's
funny is it? As soon as we go to Mets, look at Barnes.
Fucking phone guy.
Right
bro.
down to
I've
his
heard
phone.
everything you've said. You're talking about the rain, how they're not doing a better job. The Reds pitcher last year.
Disrespectful.
Seriously.
I can engage.
Disrespectful.
I can do 10 things at one
This
time.
man
What do you want to talk
was
about?
engaged, staring you in your
Yes,
eyes
yes.
as
Give
you
me
spoke
something,
about the
Tony.
Yankees,
Ask
and
me
you
a
pick your
question.
phone up as soon as he
Give
talk
me-
about
give me-
the Mets,
give me
and
a
you
question.
still got your
I
phone in
think-
your hand. How disrespectful!
Because I'm doing some social
Oh,
media
stop.
stuff. I mean, I think we can give me a break
all right.
there. No?
I don't know why you're looking at me. I didn't even say anything. Okay.
Well, you seemed a little.
As we're at top of the third here for the Mets game, Rafael Devers, who's mic'd up here, I believe I saw a stat that
I
he
hate
has
this guy.
the most errors at third base since 2018, I think.
Oh.
By far.
But we would all still love him on our team.
Yeah, he should be
'Cause
good, honestly.
He's
For
an
a
awesome
bat.
hitter. I know
For a
this year
bat,
I'm winning.
yeah.
He's hitting 260. But I
Yeah.
think he has 23 home runs.
Yeah, he still hits well, but still, the defensive errors. That's kind
I
of
think he
like.
could figure
I
it
was
out.
really surprised when I saw
I
that.
do
though.
not.
Taboo.
I do not
Yeah.
like that guy.
But like, let's do it right now. You know,
Right.
You know. So anyway, so Friday, right? We got Kadai Senga on the mound. I believe they do pitch. I think he pitches just all on Friday. I believe 3 1/3, gave up 2 earned runs, 3 Ks, 1 walk, 3 hits. And it was, a little tough for him. You had, right away. I mean, he's giving up base hits. I think there was 2 men on in the first. Turner grounds out to shortstop, and Duran was able to score. After that, Chang doubled to left, which scored Wong and Casas as well. So it made 3-0 really early. Again, like I understand, he's in the rain and he probably should not have been pitching. But I mean, it's just like time and time again where Senga is just not on it from the get-go, giving up runs early, giving up hits early, having trouble with control, and I guess you give him some slack
So
at
you
this
don't
point.
want to give him a pass for the rain and Fenway.
I mean, it's not like it's been a one-off thing, Brian. I feel like it's every outing he's out there and he gives up runs in the first inning.
If you
Tony's
could-
been saying
if
that
you
all
could
year.
take
Because
back
all the
contract-
fucking
Yeah.
If you could take back the contract right now, would you?
Isn't
I
it
mean,
early?
Yeah, it's his first year.
Yeah, I was about to
what?
say it's his
Barnes,
first year.
relax.
I'm saying,
Um,
but you've been annoyed with him this year. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got
It's so
I would probably
early.
give him
Exactly.
one more, honestly,
Barnes
just
jumps
because
ship
like
quick, dude.
there's been some bright spots. He's gone 7-8 innings.
I think he can develop into Hiroki Kuroda.
I think it's possible.
Yeah.
But I kind of believe it when I see it again. Like he's definitely has gotten more comfortable with playing in America. You can tell that for sure. So I guess maybe give him a little bit of benefit of the rain, but it's just like come on, dude. Like it's just we've seen this so many times from him. He's just not locating his fastball, and his entire arsenal just completely just
it's like the
pulls apart, dude.
that's the Come on, that's basically what all the Mets pitchers been doing. If you think about it,
Literally.
that's been your
Talk about
problem too.
Scherzer.
Dude, yeah, we'll get the Scherzer. It's so
Now it's talking
rare.
about-
Verlander, same
Dude,
thing.
it's
I was talking to
it's-
Tony about Scherzer the other day.
Oh god, what a shithead, dude.
He's public enemy number one.
A little bit, dude.
Really? Why, Tony?
Because not only has he just been bad, like piss poor this season specifically, after coming off what was a solid season last year, honestly. But it's just like he's just blown it in situations where we need him the most. you
Remember
know?
what Tony said last time? He's always battling something too.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
again, the
He is.
injuries, bro. It's every time, dude.
We
It's
have
just
Kev checking in from the company, Michael.
Oh wow, let's go, dude. I'm looking at Putty Patrol suits over here also.
I'm sorry?
Mighty Morphin Power Pump too.
Party Patrol.
No, Putty.
Mike's a big fan
No.
of Paw Patrol.
No.
And a big fan of Kev Du Taylor.
Yes. All right. So we've got Kev Du Taylor saying, "Dashing through the snow, laughing all the way. Mets and Yankees stink. Football around the corner. Raiders Nation."
Kev Du in the house.
That's,
Shout out to the company.
Yes. Nice Barnes.
Yeah. So
Yeah. He's like, I say.
Kev, I kind of said this the other day. I predicted the sweep, which happened, but I'm guaranteeing this right now. All right. So can we get a tight here, Michael?
Here we go.
You want to tight on you?
Wait. Why do you always have a tight on me, dude? This
That's
is
so
the turning
funny.
point, and the New York Yankees are winning the 2023 World Series. I am personally guaranteeing it, Kev. So I know you think they stink. They're winning it all.
Wow.
The captain
Whack.
is coming back, and the Yankees
Quack.
are winning their
Quack.
28th title.
Quack.
The Raiders are going to go 4-13, unfortunately. Tough division. Garoppolo. Tony knows it too.
Tony knows.
13,
Tough spot for the
Kev,
Raiders.
you heard
Garoppolo,
that?
dude? Yeah, it is kind of tough, dude.
Yeah. Didn't mean to interrupt, but I was
Dude,
just
literally that
giving Kev a
happens
shout out.
every episode. You know that?
No, yeah. Every
But-
time
Oh,
it's
there.
weird
Every
when
time.
it's with the
Saying,
Mets too.
He gets the title.
Mets
No,
ended up.
no. He always interrupts
honestly,
Tony
all
with the
right,
Mets.
so like I believe at this point Grant Hartwood comes in, who's someone who's been kind
This
of
is yesterday.
this is yesterday, still Friday. And I think right after the fourth inning they call the game because again, like, dude, the whole like you guys saw the videos. I mean, Fenway was fucking flooded. You had idiots from Boston shirtless, like surfing in the park, dude.
What?
Like,
Yeah.
dude,
No,
the
that was
whole place was
crazy.
flooded. Like Fenway was flooded.
No, they don't need any
Like,
reservations there.
Like
though.
I've never seen that
don't
before.
even worry about the
I've
seats.
never,
Let's worry about the flooding.
dude, I've never seen that ever.
Yeah, that was
Like,
insane. How did
ever.
security not get involved? in that
Right?
either?
Like unbelievable. So obviously game did not happen. You know, the rest of the game didn't happen on Friday. So we're moving to Saturday here as they pick up with Hartwig, who throws 2 innings, gives up just 1 hit, 1 strikeout, 25 pitches over the course of those 2 innings. Excuse me. And that's a young bullpen guy. I think he's 26 years old. His last outing, I want to say against the Dodgers, he gave up like 2 runs in an inning. But other than that, I mean, he's been pretty clean, dude. Very clean, actually. So I appreciate Hartwig coming out of the bullpen. And then speaking of coming out of the bullpen, you have David Pearson who comes in after Hartwig. At this point, I guess this is like the 6th inning. And he gives up, I guess this is the 7th inning, actually, maybe. He's up sack fly RBI. Unfortunately, he doesn't last an inning. Only 2 outs, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk as well. So again, Peterson comes up. I feel like I haven't seen Peterson pitch in a while, at least probably 2 weeks, and he comes in and just sucks
So just trade him right now.
out of the bullpen. Brian,
Yeah, trade him.
trade him,
Yeah.
gone, cut him. I don't even care, dude.
Cash considerations.
And it's just, obviously pretty tough, but the Mets, their offense kind of turned it around. Nimmo homers actually in the 3rd with Beatty on base. That was, a 2-run homer right there. It made it 3-2. They battled back the next inning. Vogelback with another home run, actually. And it's so funny because I feel like for a guy who always watches pitches and for the most part doesn't swing at pitches out of the zone,
Yeah.
I feel like the past few home runs he's had, the pitch is so high and tight on him.
But he's able to turn on it.
But he's literally able just to turn and just like catches it and then just lofts it like out of the park. It's a little impressive, you got to say. 409 feet to about right center field. At that point, McNeil, I believe, was on second base.
Justin Turner safe with a double. He's had a good series.
Justin Turner
Off the monster. He homered yesterday.
Yeah.
I thought he was finished too.
I kind of thought he was cooked too. He's actually, I think he's been doing pretty well.
With the
Exactly why the
beard, though, he
Dodgers let
fits
him
right
go.
in with the Red Sox.
Yeah, sure, dude.
I thought he was out too.
Oh,
Safe.
Safe.
dude.
Yeah.
That dude at second base, I forget his name, like Pitlick or Potlick or something like that. Mendick, Jason Mendick.
Kev, real quick,
he's gotta get
comes
the fuck
in.
out of the team.
What's
that
that, Michael?
guy, dude.
Kev comes in. Wow, bro, those drugs up in Connecticut are hitting different. People Judge is not the Messiah. The rest of the team
Judge is not the
stinks.
Messiah, Kev. He hit 62 home runs last year. Are you the Messiah?
Wow.
Shout out to the company.
Are you Messiah?
Wow, dude. Are you on
Play
drugs?
okay, no, he doesn't go. But we did have a single there. First and
Oh,
third,
You the
nobody out.
Messiah?
Let me get through this. All right. So after that, Beatty reaches an infield single. Alonso scored, makes it 5-3. I mentioned that run that was given up late by Peterson, but Leon, Rayleigh, Robertson, all perfect from the bullpen. I think I haven't said that in a while. So actually a pretty good 5-4 win for the Mets on Saturday, the game one, I should say, after what was a really weird rainout game. But we're moving on to game two, which is the loss. They lost 8-6 to the Red Sox here. This was the Scherzer start, and this is what we were kind of alluding to before. Just another like Scherzer start that just does not have it, dude.
Early and often.
It was early and often. First
Which is
inning,
crazy.
Duran hits a home. It's a home run.
Leadoff home run.
A leadoff home run
As
here.
He hits one down the line, 2-0 Sox.
Selfish.
Come on, who hit?
No.
I don't know who was up. I missed
Connor,
his first
what?
pitch.
He's
Devers
out at
picked
third.
out, and it looked like his shoulder.
That is
These
embarrassing.
dudes can't run the bases, huh?
Yeah, dude. Devers, always been a
looking
little chubby
like Gary
boy.
Sanchez trying to score
Yeah.
on a single. Lonnie liked that one.
Marcana, dude. But it's just again, I know Scherzer ends up going 6 innings.
Too many home runs.
But dude, 5 earned runs. I know I was gonna look it up before. I remember I was looking it up like last week. We had like 18 home runs given up.
I think it's 19.
Yeah.
Or no, it's 20 now. And 19 of them are solo home
Dude,
runs.
it's
for whatever
22 home runs given
And
up.
I think only one is not a solo. Everything else is solo.
It's unbelievable because it's always in the first inning and it's leadoff. Like every time, bro. 22 home runs given up, Lonnie.
And he
Last
was
year.
saying, and he was saying you could live with that, which is kind of true. You can live with it because it's only
Sure.
single runs, but at the end of the season, that don't look good. I mean,
It does not look good.
during the season it don't because it's starting to accumulate. But
Especially when last season you only gave up 13 home runs.
right,
I mean, you're more than doubled at this point.
yeah,
Which is kind of ridiculous, dude.
that's a telltale sign right there, man.
Yeah,
That's not a $40 million a year.
no, not at all. And you hear him after the post game talking about how he just doesn't have vocation. He has
you
a
said.
hard time. He's struggling to reach the high and tight quadrant of the strike zone. But I don't know, man. For me, watching him, I'm like, bro, like that's been your issue all season.
Mm-hmm.
So like, do something else.
Yeah.
And it's just been the rigmarole. Well, his slider's been off, so he goes to the curveball. Curveball doesn't locate. Goes to the fastball. Fastball isn't locating, and then his changeup is just absolutely nowhere to be found either. And it's just like it seems like every time you go out for a start,
One of your pitches is off.
one of them.
Yeah.
You fix your slider. Well, you don't have no fastball now. So it's like what's going on?
Have you seen him one start feel like he was dominant?
No,
Really? Hasn't.
No.
It hasn't been.
it really has not been like that at all,
Looks like another run is going to come in here.
bro. What is going
3-0
on right
Red
now?
Sox.
Dude? Costas,
Carrasco, you would imagine is going to get pulled.
Yeah.
Soon.
Costas also has been having a great
2 home runs yesterday.
series. Yeah. Against the Mets, and again, I'm talking about just the lack of Mets starting pitchers going deep into games. This is your perfect example right here. Carrasco, third inning.
He's not
right
going to
now.
make it through the inning.
He's not. He definitely is not, dude. It's absolutely embarrassing. And a
Peterson
team
in or not?
that's been built. I guess, dude.
Just to eat up some innings.
I guess.
You got to get to that. You got to get to that. What are they doing?
Huh?
Miguel's still on the roster?
Yeah, Miguel's on the roster.
You got to get to that.
Fuck out, bro.
That might not. I mean,
Like,
Carrasco gave
dude,
up the hit,
that guy
but
does not belong.
they got to
in
get
the
to that. They
rotation,
should have
bro.
got to that. I mean, come on, man. Your defense got to be a little bit better.
I know, dude. It's so tough too because again, like defense was something that was
Get the
so
rosin on
solid,
there.
so solid last year, and it was because of Buck. Everyone was like, "Oh, Buck, good defense." He's an old school guy. The defense fucking sucks this season, bro. We talked about games.
Every
But,
game.
but what did I
Steelers
say?
warming up.
Is because players is not in the position where the ball is not being hit directly to them.
Right.
Another hit off
Oh
the
my
glove of
God.
Beatty here.
See,
So
but
we're gonna
see,
have first and second, 1 out.
as I'm saying it,
Like,
you
Beatty
got to
shoulda
be
had
able to
that,
prove
yeah.
your position.
Yeah.
You're not doing that. stuff like that. As I'm saying that happens. So, like I said, this is why the Yankees need to hit the ball more.
Right.
Stop worrying about
Stuff
putting
like
the
that
ball
happens.
over
Why
his
are we
fingers.
back at the
Fielders aren't
Yankees?
as good as we
No, I'm
Why
just
the
saying.
fuck-
We're gonna
Why?
get back to the.
No.
I'm just.
Why did you bring up the Yankees, Lonnie?
Sorry.
All right, how about this?
I just had to,
but in general, in
let him
baseball, it's
know.
important to
Right.
put the ball in play.
Right,
You don't know what'll happen.
right.
That's fucked.
I just be worried about my team, Tony. Sorry.
Shout out.
There you go. Like, that's it.
I know, Tony.
Bro.
Tony's a
Honestly, I don't need to be here, guys. All right.
Shut up. Oh my
We're
god.
talking Mets, Tony. Come on.
Tony, I came for you. You know that.
So, Scherzer does go those 6 innings. He throws 93 pitches. But he gives up 4 home runs, dude. 4 home runs total. And again, you mentioned all solo shots. They were all solo shots, except for one was a 2-run shot.
Yeah.
So you have 5 earned runs over the 6 innings, but it's just like, again, the home run ball has been something that's
And they had to
plagued
keep-
him,
they had to
plagued
keep
the
him in for that
rotation.
long, too.
Dude, you have to, because you used like 4 bullpen guys, in
Exactly.
game 1. So you had no one. You had no one you can really trust. You bring in Gott, who is the guy from, I think, Seattle.
That they designated Chris
Yeah.
Flexen to absorb the salary.
He lasts 1 out, gives up 3 earned runs, one of them being a home run, too. And it's tough, dude. I mean, the rest of your bullpen, at that point, it's 6 1/3 into the game, and you're down. You scored 8 runs. The Red Sox. It's just not like how is that feasible?
Winning.
You're down 8-3 at that point. You had McNeil who had,
Yeah, but they made the game ended 6-8, right?
yeah, the
So,
game
I
ended
mean-
With 3
8
runs
to
in the
6.
ninth?
Yeah,
They-
3 runs in the
they-
9th, and you had that crazy I guess
3-run inside the park home run.
Yeah, inside the park
Errors,
home
really.
run.
McNeil, right?
yeah, McNeil hit it.
Ring around the rosy, basically.
Yeah, basically. It was just some shitty defense by the Red Sox. You're able to score 3 runs right there. That was early on in the 4th. It made it 3-2. But again, you brought some bullpen guys in that really destroyed the rest of the game for you as well. So, going into the 9th, you're down 8-3. And your team tries to rally. You get, Alonso, I think, leads off. And he got on base. I don't know if he led off. Anyway, Alvarez was someone who's RBI single to left. Alonso scored. After that, Vientos was up. Who's another RBI single. Alvarez scored. Beatty was up again. All these young guys coming in, able to kind of bring some runs in, which is great. And I talked about this last week too.
Carrasco getting the hook. Not to interrupt,
it's great to see.
bases loaded, one out.
Beatty, Alvarez. He's fucking toast, bro.
They should really release him at this point.
They really should.
Well, I mean,
dude.
you're not going to get anything for him. He's just killing you. I mean, right? I mean, it should be
Unbelievable,
without question done. Robinson Cano.
So yeah, it's great to see Alvarez, Vientos, Beatty, the young guys coming in clutch in the 9th inning here, scoring some runs. But it's just like those things should be happening when it's like after a Lindor,
It's always too
bases
little, too
clear.
late.
Yeah, it's too little, too late. And it's from the young guys. The young guys are rallying.
Yeah.
Where is your core team, bro? Again, it just points to the fact that they're just not built right. Yeah, you scored, 4 runs, I think, in the 9th, whatever it was, 3 runs. But obviously, it was like you said, too little, too late. Couldn't handle it.
You were talking about guys stepping up, though. At this point, due to his recent struggles, the way he's played this year, are you reconsidering the Alonso contract extension?
I don't think so,
No,
dude.
you can't.
You really can't do that. Regardless of
Barnes is
how
just getting him riled.
poor
Trying to get him
he's playing right now, he's still someone you can build a team around.
Now, what if in same answer if the rest of the year it's all bad?
still
with
can't.
him?
Yeah,
you're
Barnes,
still,
come on,
or you would
Barnes.
almost enjoy it because then the contract would probably be a little less.
Nah.
I wouldn't enjoy any of it, honestly.
You're not
But I'm just saying,
You're
you're
not paying
fully
him.
set.
Good.
No matter what happens the rest of this season, Pete Alonso needs to be on the
Yeah.
New York Mets.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously the guy's not playing right. You have really no excuse for that. He's
You
making
think he's hurt?
defensive errors. No, I don't think he's.
What if the Yankees get him next year?
He's making defensive errors
don't
that
want
he doesn't normally do it. And then on top of that, come on, you wouldn't rather have him at first base than Rizzo?
I would.
That's
Are you kidding me?
ridiculous, bro.
Polar
That's so
bear.
ridiculous.
No, I don't think his personality fits in. Don't you
No.
agree, Lonnie? It doesn't.
It does not.
His
at all.
personality.
No,
They
Yeah,
need him.
no.
They
It
need
doesn't.
that brash, loud.
Yeah, I mean he's won a lot of
Paul
World
O'Neill.
Series with the Mets.
I'm not gonna hold you. He's a good player and all that, but
He's just
dude
not
is
a
a
Yankee.
cornball.
Yeah, he's not a Yankee.
I'm sorry, say it again.
He's a cornball.
A cornball.
A cornball.
Yeah.
A calm ball.
He's corny.
He's a cornball. It's corny.
Yeah, he's corny.
Never heard of it. Yo,
You know
from
he's
New York. You
corny.
never heard of that term? What's going
Yeah, he
on,
knows.
son?
Cornball.
Staten
man.
Island, B.
Stop. You have not heard
He
of
has.
cornball?
He has.
Cornball, bro.
Cornball.
I know what the word is,
You
Lonnie.
never heard of that?
He
No.
has.
Oh, my
You know
God.
he's a cornball.
No, I have not
I
heard of
feel like we-
cornball, dude.
Okay, so he's not a cornball, but yet you think he's goofy. Same thing.
It's the same
No,
thing.
I'm-
You literally said Friday he's goofy.
That is goofy. I'm just saying I've never heard the word cornball.
You never heard.
Lonnie
that.
doesn't believe me. Look
Do
at
I
his
have to
face.
say it again?
Nah, I mean, if you say he never heard of, but that's
All right.
wow,
Can of corn.
It's cornball, bro.
can of corn.
Can of corn.
Yeah, candy corn.
I forget what I was talking about, but
David Burrs just commented cornball.
Wow.
Davey, David's got to call in. No, Michael?
Dave, call in.
Yeah,
Number
call in.
call in,
I want to
dude.
talk to you about
yeah,
it.
call in, dude.
203
Get off the
212-0989. No, he's on it, baby.
So obviously, like I was saying, 8-6 loss, super tough to the Red Sox here. But again, I guess it doesn't look like it right now as we're bringing in Drew Smith here.
wow.
4.5 ERA in the season here. Only throws fastballs.
First pitch,
Oh,
he
a first
gets the
pitch
strike
slider.
there. It was a borderline strike, bottom quadrant, as Tony would say.
Drew, appreciate that. The
quadrant.
Red Sox have bases loaded with one out right now.
A
This can
double
get
play would be
very
a
ugly.
lifesaver
So amazing,
here.
bro.
to keep the
This
Mets
would
in
be
this ball
beautiful
game.
for the Mets. to go.
Wow, as a mic goes down, Smith missing location on
What
the
is going
slider
on?
will be 1-1 here
It's
coming
the
up.
table, honestly.
The
Yeah. Usually I'm somebody who would do that to me.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Smith getting ready to deliver here. We'll see what he goes with. Down
He's trying to
with
keep
the
it low.
fastball.
He's trying to keep it
So
low and
2-1
He's trying to get a ground. You need that. You need a ground
to
out.
Yu Chang, who homered yesterday over the monster.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
No, he's going to hit a double play. Mets are going to stay in this one. He gets the strike call on the corner. 95. Smith looks like when he locates, he has decent stuff. 10% of the time.
Oh, sorry. I just muted it so you could.
It's a good call.
Thank you.
Few and far
Are
between.
do we feel like we're secure here?
Yeah, I think so, dude.
Okay.
Do you feel secure?
Yeah. 2-2.
That shirt ain't
Chang.
secure, I'll tell you that much.
Ground ball
Wow.
through the
No.
hole. 1 run scores, and they keep the runner at third. So we'll still have bases loaded. 1 out here as the Red Sox lead grows to 4-0
It's pretty fucking
over the
beat,
New York
Brian.
Mets.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Chang's had a pretty decent.
I thought
Series
Lindor
is
was
the
going
Mets
to.
too,
What do you think?
dude.
You think Lindor should have had this ball?
I always think Lindor should have it for the price.
Stop.
Give me
Ah.
something, Tony. Look at
Come on.
this. Look
This is
at
a great
Look at this.
camera angle here.
They're not gonna show it.
They're really not going to.
It kind of looked like the people over at ESPN suck when it comes to baseball.
It's good.
Is this Duran?
It seemed like he could have. He should have had it.
What-
Duran 18. No.
Duran.
What's lovely Renee's teams?
She doesn't watch baseball.
She
She
doesn't
would
watch-
be a Yankees fan though.
Yeah.
Why are you talking for her?
Because
She's
we're
a
not.
Pittsburgh Steelers
Yankees
fan.
or Mets?
Wow, dude.
Renee, what's your team?
Pittsburgh
She's
Steelers.
nervous. She doesn't want to get me and Tony tight.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
What? I don't know what.
There we go.
Wow.
You got
There we go.
You
I
got a
mean, it's
football
typical
team,
Jersey
Renee?
girl just going for the clout.
You got a
dude.
football team?
Steelers.
Yeah. Well, you know
Seven
what?
straight hits for the Mets, by the
I
way.
respect that.
5 of those being over 100
What
miles
about
an hour
basketball?
on exit below.
Basketball?
Ooh,
No,
Strike on the changeup.
Wow, dude.
Got him. Did him a favor there. So Smith picks up the strikeout. We got 2 outs now as the Mets look to get out of this gym. I mean, I think they will take it if they get a strikeout here. I mean, relative to what this could
They
have been
need it.
this inning.
I mean, yeah. What the hell are you gonna do, dude? Brett Beatty over there.
Looks like is this for Dugo?
Oh.
As another run will come in on the
See, this is why I
Wild.
fucking hate Narvaez, bro, because he's lazy behind the plate.
Yeah. Would you cut Narvaez?
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
Look at how he reaches. Like, what kind of catching
like Gary
101 is that,
Sanchez.
bro? Yeah, it's pathetic, dude. Like, you're a fucking loser, dude.
Buck looking a little
Shaking
tight.
his head.
Hand
this.
on the cheek.
And then
Narvaez, no, literally one
like,
knee like Gary
dude.
Sanchez, misses the ball.
Dude,
Wasn't even in the
literally,
dirt.
yeah.
Was not even in the dirt.
and it's like late reaction, too. I feel like the ball was in front of the plate before he started to move, dude.
Fouls it off there. 1-1. Buck
It's
going
early,
to the
too.
ear, going to the nose. I don't know if that's a sign or what.
No.
It's early
I don't
too,
think
man.
it's a
It's
sign for
the
anything,
top of
bro.
the third and 8.
Top of the
Bottom of the third.
I can't believe it's bottom third.
And they got 5 runs already.
This is actually moving at the
Yikes.
regular pace of
Oh.
how the games used to be. Popped
don't
up.
let that
Looks like
fall.
Nemo's
Nemo
all over
under
this.
it, and then
End of the inning. So we'll go to the top of the fourth with the Red Sox leading 5-0.
dude, they look fucking tight.
Mets
every
have
one of them.
one hit at this point.
11
we'll look to get
hits.
some offense going here.
Yo, Boston has 10 more hits than them.
That's crazy. And they just had 7 in a row.
That's
I should have went to the game tonight, dude. They would have not have been doing this at all. They would be winning right now.
you the good luck charm.
Yeah.
Tony,
You
I
need
mean,
to go to every game from now on, because my goodness.
I know we talk about this all the time, but like, what do they do here? What's the plan?
Like for the rest of the season, you're
Yeah.
saying? I mean, you got to start selling some players, dude. You got to get Pham out of there. I know it's tough because he's been struggling with a little bit of an injury right now. Of course.
Ottavino,
Ottavino gone.
taking that,
Robertson gone.
Rayleigh.
Gone. Honestly, even maybe Drew Smith, because everyone in your bullpen is basically useless.
Yeah. Try to do something with Scherzer and Verlander, or if you have to eat money, you don't want to trade him.
Eat money. I think. I don't know. I heard the Giants interested in Verlander.
Yeah,
That's the murmurs.
I heard that.
So I mean, hey man, if they're interested in that and you can try and get something, I mean, why not?
But he has to lift his no trade clause.
Do they both have a no trade
Does he?
clause? I know
Scherzer does not.
Oh, so it's Verlander who.
I think
No,
Scherzer
has
does.
teams on his list.
Okay,
Yeah,
it was because I remember Scherzer talking about it about not having a no trade. It was either like he didn't have one or he was going to lift it to be traded. So I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm sure both of them are going to be like up for being traded at that point. I mean, it's just not working. Like, they're not going to win.
Yeah.
And those are guys too that are in the latter half of their career
What are they
here.
gonna get for them though if they're not really looking too good? That's the question.
But you still would rather
And
just
get him off
get
the
him
team,
the hell out of here.
Get him out.
What about McNeil?
But then what pitching do you have next year though?
We don't have any pitching right
Gotta
now.
use
What's the
your
difference,
minors.
dude?
Who's the
Yeah,
guy? Do you remember?
Mike Vossel.
Vossel. I mean, he's got to get the call, no?
Yeah, at
He's
this point.
got to.
There's a couple. There's another prospect too that's
He's
been
got
doing
to.
really good. I mean, it's just not worth putting these guys
He
out
needs the
every
call.
night. Like they're just not performing at all, and it's consistently not doing good. And I'm sick of seeing fucking Peterson. I'm sick of seeing Carrasco. I'm sick of
McGill.
seeing McGill. Like these guys aren't good.
Right.
They're not
Bring
going
them.
to be good.
Yeah.
Like you got to get rid of them, bro. I can't believe how atrocious the pitching has been for the Mets.
Yeah.
I don't
ridiculous.
Do you think the
wanna-
pitching coach should go?
Probably.
Do you know what's his name? Do you know?
Not Hugh Hefner. I think Jeff Hefner. Jeff Hefner, I think.
Oh, the guy who used to be the Mets pitcher.
Yeah.
Jeremy Hefner.
Jeremy Hefner.
Yeah.
Hughes' brother.
Yeah.
Huge
No, I think no relation. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
Should
second.
Buck go?
No, one bad, one good.
I mean, it's
Come
so
on.
it's. I don't think so.
But new
Um,
staff.
Yeah, I think new staff would be good. If you end up getting rid of Epler, then I think Buck should go.
Which
I
I
heard
mean,
they're not gonna.
how does Epler come back? Or if they
No.
go Stearns president and then
Yeah.
Epler under.
Yeah,
But then
like
Stearns
Colin
is
was
just gonna
saying,
fire
it's-
Epler.
at that point, I know it's so fucking
Nah, but I heard
stupid. Do the
yeah.
rigmarole.
I heard
It's just, you know,
I heard he
sad.
don't plan on. I heard they plan on just having Stearns basically make all the decisions,
Okay.
and
Well, yeah,
Epler would just
like
basically that
just
do
be
it.
there.
Right.
Like that's what Cohen was talking about in his conference. He's like, "Oh, we're looking for a president of operations to
Right.
oversee
Right.
Billy Epler." So basically, you want some guy to hold his hand and make decisions for him. Like that's what you're looking for.
And I know we're
good.
getting ahead of ourselves here, but have you had any thoughts, Tony, about somebody you'd like to build the team around other than Ohtani or Soto? Or is it like you're so hopeful, forget one of those guys, you haven't thought about having anybody else from another organization? come
It
in?
sucks that they're winning too, the Angels right now.
I mean, yeah, I mean, having again, like if you're trying to get rid of some pitchers like Verlander and Scherzer, you're gonna need to bring in like an Ohtani.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to at that point.
But do you feel
A
like
must.
they can get Ohtani
Yes.
this year or no?
Yeah. Why not?
Really? Okay.
Cohen seems hell bent on I don't care how much, but dude, he's been losing hundreds of millions of dollars.
Right. As a
being the
leadoff
owner.
single from Jeff McNeil, Tony. There we go.
That's
Runners
great.
on.
Up his value. Let's go.
TikTok world.
TikTok world. TikTok
We're
world.
live on TikTok too.
Wow, dude.
But it's just tough though, because I mean, it's like you're gonna have to give up like a lot of your farm. You wouldn't rather risk it in free agency because he's not gonna sign
Because
the
then it's only
extension
money.
before the
You don't
trade
think so?
anyway. I don't think so.
Nah,
right?
I think he's
Oh,
gonna.
I don't think he's.
I think
signing
he's
an
gonna
extension.
want.
I
He
think
wants free agency.
I think
I
where he
think he's
goes though,
gonna-
he's gonna want to stay.
Nah.
I don't think he's gonna be
If
down to be
if it's
moving
the
around.
West Coast, yes.
But you don't think
Yeah.
he wants that just that free agent experience?
I
He
think
knows
he's gonna
everyone's
want
gonna be
that.
coming after him.
But see, the reason why I don't think he will want that is because he's kind of like one of those reserved, quiet. He's almost like Trout.
Right.
If you think about
Right.
it, that's why it kind of sucks that they're both on that same team. You got two of the same player. One, honestly, it sucks that he just got he don't really speak no English, so he can't really speak for himself per se. But like the fact that both of them is on that same team and they don't really the team kind of stinks, and then the fact that they don't really put themselves out there to make the sport more than what it is, that's also a problem too. Which is why if he does go, that's why they always say if he comes to New York, he'll blow up. Either team, Mets or the Yankees. But I think if he does stay in the West, if he goes to the Dodgers, he'll kind of get that same exposure too, because it's the Dodgers.
Right.
Like, but the issue is the late games. That's another problem. Nobody ever gets to see his talent or how actually talented he is.
Even if you live in LA, 80% of the fan base can't watch the games because of some carrier dispute.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. So
Sportsnet LA.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, man. I think the Mets could definitely use him, especially if they do give up Scherzer or Verlander, one of them or both of them. They can start fresh by building around Ohtani.
Mm-hmm.
So
now, do you guys think his contract tops $600 million?
it's probably gonna be there. That's what Buster said. 30,
Probably, right?
30 and 30, 30 hitting, 30 pitching. But see, the only issue with him too that I is if he goes down for pitching,
This looks like Chase
swings.
changed there. So 1 out, 1 on.
If he
Fucking
goes down
sucks,
for pitching,
Is
man.
Door coming up, or he already batted?
No, Lindor should be batting third. Look at that.
He just missed that.
Dude,
though.
every fucking time.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
him. He looks
Tony just
exactly
said
like that,
yeah.
bro.
He just
He
missed
just
that.
misses every time. It's
Ugh.
annoying.
What?
Oh, whoa, Tony.
Fucking on me on TikTok.
Sunday night, how you feeling, Renee? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Tony's one of
looks
those.
like
Tony's
this
angry.
is going to be a double play here as Vientos wraps into it.
Tony, one of those. He have outbursts. What's your
Yeah.
sign, Tony?
Turner, Devers,
What's my
Duvall
sign?
coming
Yeah,
Leo, maybe? Cancer?
maybe.
I don't know.
What month was you born?
I don't follow that shit. July, bruh. 25th, bruh.
Oh, so you're a Cancer then.
I feel like it.
Thank you.
up.
That you're not. That's exactly what y'all be doing though. Y'all be
Having outbursts.
yeah.
It's awesome.
Cancer people have outbursts?
Not really outbursts, but y'all be like y'all be shelled and then like all of a sudden
100.
yeah, you be on your
Wow.
Dave time, just
Yeah.
back into a corner, just
How's Dave dealing with the Mets? It's the same thing. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't blame him.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
Dude.
Dave and Rick probably at this point is
It's over.
Is Dave still
No.
watching every game or no?
Okay,
yeah, of course,
dude.
he has
Yeah.
to.
Like he's even if the Mets, let's say, lose 10 out of 12, like go from this point
He
on,
has
he's still
to
gonna be
watch.
watching.
It's almost like he loves. Like,
He likes the misery.
He almost like he loves.
I don't want to say the misery, trust me, but he loves sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he really does. Yeah.
What at this point, Tony? Where are you? Is it like only if like it's convenient for you with like watching games? Or are you almost to the point where you don't want to watch it all?
No, I've never really liked that, honestly.
So no matter how tough it gets, you still have
dude,
that feeling. I want to win. I want to win.
No,
right
yeah.
now.
If I'm, dude, I mean, I love watching baseball. Like sitting here watching this game.
Yeah,
I mean, I
this is awesome.
love it. It's just
Yeah,
amazing,
obviously,
dude.
wish it was a different result, but
Right.
just watching any
Game
game
ain't over
Yeah.
yet.
Exactly, dude. So,
But I mean, yeah, up to this point,
yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, you would imagine. I mean, obviously, maybe they come back here, but especially if they don't, we'll see what happens this week. But they would be in sell mode. Other than Ohtani,
Right.
I can't see them or Soto, which they said is not available. I can't really see them making any other moves. That it would just be more bringing in prospects because that's what they need to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know, be interesting.
There would be no
Yeah.
point
Yeah,
I know.
unless they get crazy, like unless they literally don't lose up until the trade deadline and then they finally make a move. But still,
yes.
even then, it's still taking a chance.
What do we have? Like 7 games? The trade deadline? 8?
yeah.
And it ain't
In a week. man.
And
I heard they're getting Ohtani.
And when I looked at this team, I thought the biggest problem was just the age. Do you think that's the problem, Tony, or do you think there's like a culture problem? Like, what do you think the reason things have gone the way they've gone is?
I mean, it's tough. I think there's a lot of different reasons why things have been going this way. I think it does start again. Like I think I spoke about this last week, where it's just you look at teams like this that go on such extended stretches of just not playing good baseball, of having multiple things, multiple reasons why you're losing games, whether it be poor pitching or no offense or poor defense, base running, whatever it is, which we've seen from the Mets. I mean, we've seen them lose games for basically
bad
every one of those
fundamentals.
reasons. Yeah. You have to point to the fact that the team is just assembled poorly. And again, you look at who they assembled. They assembled a bunch of old players.
Right.
You know, like I use Marte as an example. You know, how do you not see him being injured and not performing and not being 100% this season?
Right.
Like, how do you not see that coming? Tommy Pham has been your best acquisition in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Basically.
Robertson.
Pham.
Robertson, no.
Tony Pham, I can't believe it.
Oh yeah, Robertson, I guess so, but still, and I guess he's
David Jeter.
34.
39.
Yeah.
What?
David Robertson is
39. He looks
yeah.
great for 39.
Right?
Dude. Hot guy, dude, huh? But yeah, dude. So
Why you look at me when he said that?
Because I feel like I looked at you and in the head you were thinking, I don't know about all that.
you don't find him attractive? You think he's a handsome man?
Listen, man.
Listen, whatever floats your
Josh
boat,
B,
Tony.
though, I don't know if this is a scut or what, but he says it's the same story, and then in all caps every year for the Mets.
Well, you know, Josh, answer me this: do you think Robertson's a handsome man? How about that, dude?
Well, he's gonna
I don't know why,
respect
so-
Robertson for I mean, he's had a great career.
No, yeah,
He's
he
fought
has.
for the Yankees. Is Josh
Killing
a Yankee?
it.
Josh is a Yankee fan, right? Yeah.
Of course,
How did you
everyone
feel about
is. Everyone's a
Robertson,
fucking Yankee
like, when he was
fan.
on the
Why not?
Yankees? Did you like Robertson?
He was decent.
I feel like he's decent as like a setup guy.
He was decent. Now,
Just
you know.
as a closer, he was tough. But for the Mets, he's done well. I mean, I don't think you
Dude,
really could say
You
anything
can't
bad about
complain
Robertson.
because
That's basically your
he's
only
been our
piece.
setup guy. He's been
Yeah.
a closer. Like we put him
Pitched
in.
multiple
He's
innings.
pitched 3 innings before, and he's done great. You know, like he really does everything that he's asked to do for the Mets, and it fucking sucks because like you think about if their starting pitchers were good, even with the Diaz injury, like it would have been so nice
I
having
was,
him closing
I was
out,
going to get to
dude.
that. I think that
Jeez,
that was
Changed
obviously
everything.
That was
It
the
did.
start.
But even if you had
I
Diaz,
mean,
the starters can't
I know.
shit the better.
But I mean,
time.
in terms of culture,
Think
I
about
guess you could
energy,
say,
knowing
like,
you
yeah.
got that dude. Those pitchers pitch
Right.
different. It's all
Pitchers
different.
pitch.
How about Josh B says LMAO for his age? Yes, he's a handsome man. Crying emoji.
Thank you.
I'm
finally.
40 and ugly with another crying emoji.
Oh no, you're a
Stop.
handsome
Josh,
man.
nobody
Stop.
said that.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But I'm glad someone can admit another man is handsome here.
What?
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 Tony, I literally told you I came for you. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he did say that.
I mean, my God, I didn't come for B. I'll tell you that.
no,
No,
it's
God,
funny.
you know you're just gonna talk Yankees. so long.
Yeah, I mean, good God, chew my ear off. Why don't you?
Yeah, it was a good weekend. What can I say? I did say they were going to sweep. I had to
You
find
did.
it by saying
No,
I
I said
guarantee.
that.
No. Yeah,
I don't think you
Guaranteed
guaranteed
Yes,
it.
I did.
No,
Michael,
you
did
didn't
I not?
I don't
No,
think
he
you
didn't guarantee it.
Oh my God!
I don't think you
Hold
guaranteed
on,
it.
he-
Stop.
no.
First of all, if I recall,
someone
Friday.
someone said whatever in one. One of you said one loss and one you
No,
said
no.
sweep.
Tony said the Yankees would sweep. The Mets would go 2 out of 3.
Yeah, which the Mets are not going to go 2 out of 3. It seems.
Well, they could.
It's still time.
They can,
man.
Tony. They got this.
They got to get some. Hits,
I believe
though.
in them.
My
No
goodness.
fucking shit. 1 hit through 4 innings, bruh.
Sorry.
Yeah. Let's see. 2 outs here. We got
Yeah.
Duvall up. 1-1 count here.
Wasn't this guy a Yankee? He was in
No, he's in the Reds
Oh.
and the Braves. He won the World Series with the Braves.
Yo,
could've
Drew
sworn he
Smith
was in-
hammering the sliders tonight.
Yeah.
Normally he's a big fastball guy. I mean, how do you not throw a fastball right now? Jack him up high and tight. Oh, he wants a little timeout, dude. Adam Duvall.
Pitch clock.
What is it? Batter get 1 timeout?
Yes.
Hold up.
They've been going to it more down the stretch.
Yeah. He's showing high and tight, Narvaez,
And
and
he fouls it off.
he misses location. He was high and away.
Yeah.
Not good, dude. 96 mile an hour, 4-seam fastball there. 2-2. Yeah, a 1-2 count here. 25th pitch, by the way, of Drew Smith since coming in for Carlos Carrasco.
The parking outside is it really
The
only
pitch.
an hour?
No.
Finally
They don't
gets that
pay
high
attention to
fastball cheese,
I got New York
putting away
police
Adam
to make sure
Duvall.
that-
Yeah. No,
I
no,
think
you're good on
Drew
Sunday.
Smith's third strikeout of his appearance here.
All right, Tom. So I mean,
Yay.
So
maybe if you get 2 runs here. I mean,
I
you're
want
back
to
in
know.
this.
I want to see who leads off. They don't show anything, huh? Anymore.
I mean, it's definitely still possible.
No, it
It's
definitely
still a game. They
still
just
is a
gotta get
game,
some
bro.
runs. They gotta get some. They gotta get
There's some
juice
fucking
in.
hits, and I don't want to see fucking 9th inning and it's all Alvarez and Beatty and Vientos. Like, come
They
on,
gotta
dude.
get some juice going. That's the problem.
Due up, we have, speaking of Beatty, we have Beatty up, then Kana, then Narvaez. So kind of the bottom of the order here after Narvaez. I guess you have Mendick first. Who, again, I don't even know why he's on the team, bro. Mendick is his name. Think about that, dude. You hear that, Michael?
Yeah, sure. Let's think about
Mendick?
Mendick. That's perfect. Makes perfect sense, Tony.
It doesn't make perfect sense.
Wow.
It's getting to be about that time, you know, the 2-hour mark. I think is when we really start losing it, dude.
That's where y'all get delusional. The 12.
Yeah, but I think we were
Yeah.
almost 3 hours with Lonnie in studio. I'm
You
like,
guys got to get professional.
Oh, yeah,
He
yeah.
ate already, so that should be good.
Yeah.
I know,
Um,
dude.
No, he could have more right now.
no, I,
Doesn't
dude,
happen.
Southport Pizza. You know
yeah,
where it is.
Oh, we
really-
getting more ice cream tonight?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind the Southport to finish it out.
Dude, a couple Sicilian pies, you know?
Yeah.
Wait, y'all still hungry?
Bro, I didn't eat.
yeah, we
I didn't eat anything today.
Yeah.
I had a half of a fish sandwich and
What
some
did,
onion
what
rings
did you
and
eat
wings,
before
bro.
you came here?
I had a
Bologna
chicken sandwich.
No.
Bologna? What?
You don't like bologna, dude?
No.
The
You eat
fuck's that?
bologna?
When I was a kid, I did. Yeah, bologna and
Do you eat
cheese.
it now?
I don't go out and buy cold cuts bologna. No, not really.
Yeah,
but
so
I
why-
would if
why
you
the
offered
hell
me.
would I eat
If you
bologna?
offered me
You're
bologna
disgusting.
sandwich, I would. Yeah,
You're
big yo,
disgusting.
thanks,
I think
bro.
I can't eat a bologna
appreciate you,
sandwich,
I would
but if
say.
it's on an Italian combo, I can deal with it.
Yeah, dude. Actually,
I had a.
So yeah, what'd you have?
Well, you said Italian combo, but that doesn't come with bologna. That's,
No, it
Well,
doesn't.
depending
in
on-
New England, it does.
Yeah.
that's disgusting. All right, but I had a grilled chicken sandwich from Five Napkin Burgers before I came
That sounds pretty
here.
good.
It was actually pretty
Nice.
good.
Yeah.
Came with a nice little pickle on the side.
Oh, I fucking love that
Yeah.
spear. Like a nice
Need that.
spear.
Need the pickle.
Oh, dude.
Nice and crisp. Too.
Nice, dude.
It was good.
What was on the sandwich? Cheese? So that's tomato.
Nah, it was
mayonnaise?
a nice piece of grilled chicken, like pickled onions,
Oh,
fried
fuck.
pickles, some nice sweet
Oh,
barbecue sauce.
Josh is saying
Wow,
everybody
dude.
ate bologna as a kid.
Yeah,
Of course, everybody
yeah.
ate bologna as a kid, but that's if you eat bologna now, the struggle is real.
Did you eat bologna, Renee?
Oh God.
Bologna, Renee? No.
Bologna isn't like
As
inexpensive.
a kid, bologna? No.
No, not me.
Did you eat bologna as a kid?
Bologna, Renee.
I had like
She lying.
Bulgarian
Shots, bro.
salami.
Fucking
I had
lying,
salami.
But my. Ooh, I
She said
can't
tuna
do
fish.
Not
fish.
tuna fish is
How
good.
you bring a
bugging.
tuna fish to school,
I think
Renee?
it's gross.
Yeah, no, that's tough.
You bring tuna fish
You ate
to
tuna
school?
I need to.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah. I love
tuna fish is good.
Yeah,
I
of
love
course.
tuna fish.
Yeah.
Barnes and
No, I was actually going to ask you, Michael.
Yeah.
Just to kind of wrap this up here. Where are
You wanna
you
wrap it
right
up,
now?
man?
Are you just like you're just ready for the NFL? Like Yankees playoffs? We'll get into a little bit. Is that where
Where
you
are
are
ya?
with sports? I mean,
am I there with sports? I guess yeah, you could say that.
so you're not like a little optimistic Yankees sweep Rizzo?
Oh no, yeah, Yankees. Oh no, the Yankees. I'm glad they're still in it. Let's just put it that way. That's always fun to have.
Let's go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Let's
go Yanks!
Sick, dude.
Yes.
Another Yankee fan.
Always hyped when the Yankees are still in it. We always love.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, we always love all New York teams in it, but
Lonnie knows.
definitely
Nothing like
one.
the
It's
Yankees.
a grounder.
Yeah.
Devers, who absolutely rifles at the first base. That was Kana, actually, I guess. I guess Beatty had grounded out before this, too. That's tough, dude.
Lonnie, are you getting riled for football season? or
Mark
not?
Kana's got to go, too, dude.
I feel like he's a little
Uh,
worried with the Giants, huh?
I'm not worried. I just want to get this whole Saquon. Well, it's technically the situation. The first part of the situation is over with, as far as the whole contract dispute.
He has
but
to play.
now,
for the Tide.
now it's either he didn't sign it yet. So
But that's the only
it-
way
it-
he can play this
right,
year.
right. So it's either he either has to sign it and play, or he's just gonna sit out, which I don't think sitting out would be conducive to his career.
No.
Because then, I mean, we saw the whole Le'Veon Bell situation.
God,
so.
dude.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
he at
not,
least had
I'm
a
not
rap album,
nervous. I'm not nervous or anything for the Giants season. I'm just, sitting back and saying, "All right, cool, let's see what happens." You know.
Are you a
No, you have to
red
make a
zone?
decision right now. No, so you
But
have to
if
make a
he's
decision right now.
out, if
Barnes,
he's
you
not,
can't sit back and be cool.
no, if he's out, like if he's not playing, then yeah, that's when I'm gonna be like, all right, well, we got to figure something out because Breida and a rookie ain't gonna cut it. Tell you that much.
Are you a red zone guy, or you have to watch
Nah, I
the
watch the
Jets?
games,
I mean
man.
the Giants.
He's a
Josh is a red zone guy.
so is Barnes is a red zone and my team and like every other TV.
Yeah,
I
have a
watch
couple
the
TVs,
games. I
so
don't watch
can-
red zone. I watch the game.
You don't think Hanson's a legend, though? Scott Hanson, that red zone host.
Yeah,
I could
but,
do that.
bro. I watch the game.
Tony
I
thinks
need to
he could
watch
do
the
that.
game.
Barnes,
Yeah, I
like,
can. I know I can.
Barnes,
Nah, I gotta.
do you
watch
think
the
Tony
game.
could do
bro.
Hanson's job right now?
I think he could try to do it.
Wow.
Tony could.
I
You
mean,
said
we don't have
Tony
any
couldn't do
tape on Tony doing it. So, I mean, is it a possibility that you could do it and
Yeah.
thrive? Yes.
I think I
we
will.
haven't seen it, though. So
No.
I'm saying.
No, I
We're going to
agree.
find
I
out.
guess, as you would say, I don't know.
Yeah, there's one way to find out.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know.
No, this is
Yeah,
right now.
there it
Make a
is.
decision right now, Brian.
So how you feeling about the Jets, buddy?
I'm feeling pretty good. I
I'm sure you
can't guarantee a Super Bowl. I'm not like Michael. But I love the positivity. I'm just, gotta see what happens.
So you can guarantee the Yankees are gonna win the World
yeah,
Series.
yeah, of course.
But you can't guarantee that the Jets
well,
are
because
gonna win a
it's.
Super
I mean, the
Bowl.
Yankees have won 27 World Series. The Jets have won
yeah,
one
yeah,
Super
yeah,
Bowl.
yeah. I hear all of that, but
So,
you seen what they've been doing lately in the playoffs?
Since
law of
09.
averages.
Jets or the-
That's the theme on the
Law
show,
of
Lonnie.
averages.
Law of averages, Lonnie.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oof, that
That's
average-
Brian's like go-to for
That
it.
average
Law
is
of
starting to
averages, dude.
deplete, buddy.
Michael, who's this comment from with the red zone? I'm not seeing a name on here.
Probably Josh.
YouTube user, it says,
Okay.
with a girl's face on it. My ADD doesn't allow for red zone LMFAO.
Yeah, man, you gotta watch the game.
Wait,
bro.
ADD really? I feel like
I don't know
if
about
you have
that.
ADD, like red zone would be great for you because you're just constantly
You don't have
stimulated.
to watch
Yeah.
commercials.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's true. But
yeah.
But then again, I don't have ADD, so I really wouldn't know. I suppose.
You don't?
I don't think I do.
Josh goes, I'm a red zone guy because the Jets usually suck. They're always on there anyway.
No,
The
No, that's
season's
true.
better
Though.
be
That's
different.
true. It will be different.
wait, so you're a red zone guy?
He
Yes,
is because he's a
but
Jets
also
fan.
Scott
I have-
Hansen, dude. You think Scott
you too,
Hansen's
Mike?
handsome, dude?
I just watch the Jets.
There you go.
I'm fine with just watching red zone, but I do think this year is different because the Jets could go 13-4. So I probably will want like the one.
So you're a hack.
Well, I have multiple screens to watch. Wait, what's that?
So you're a hack.
Oh!
So now that they have the possibility of going 13-4, you're gonna sit there and watch when they was
Hey, that's their
when
fault,
they
not
was
mine.
when they was
Wow.
possibly.
Wow, dude.
Michael knows.
How
It's
is
not
that
our
their
fault.
No.
I was
no.
going to Jets games at the old
and you-
Giants Stadium.
I never said
when
you had to
Curtis
stop
Martin
going to
was
Jet
playing.
games, but you're
Wow.
supposed to watch, my man. Come on, man. You
Gotta
sound
watch,
like your
dude.
man's
Yeah.
over here.
Zach Wilson?
Sack Wilson?
Yeah, see, but once again, you playing right into it. So now that you got Aaron Rodgers out there, ARA, you gonna find the time to watch the games instead of turning on red zone all the time.
Yeah.
No, but I always had the game on a different TV, but I was
He
more
did.
focused on red zone.
Yeah, Lonnie, he's got like 5 TVs.
Oh,
dude.
yeah, Lonnie.
I know. I heard.
Oh,
Yeah,
I heard.
we'll be over.
and a projector.
Party
but
at
I do
Beast.
You want to
think-
go right now?
Yeah.
People, couple 30 racks?
Derby?
Is yours?
There
Joe?
it is.
That's gonna come for a derby.
Joe? Ice cream?
Ciao.
Oh, for Mario
I think I'm
Kart?
retired.
I'm like,
for
what are you talking about?
no. What?
I'm like Derby. I'm like, what are you? But I know.
Home
Home run
Derby,
derby,
bro. It'll be a
Have you
show,
played the show Home
dude.
Run Derby?
Oh no. I don't
I
play.
feel like Josh is a big
You play video
show
games?
guy.
I
No,
play. I only used to play Call of Duty, and I stopped
no
playing that.
Madden. I can't believe you never played
What the
Madden.
fuck,
No.
dude?
I used to.
Or 2K.
It'll be the
I
show.
always played
It'll be the
iPad.
show, dude.
Bro, hold on, time out.
You
Listen,
play the show?
I used to play. Nah, I stopped playing the show a while ago. But 2K and Madden, I used to dominate.
Yo,
but I
2K's
stopped
for
playing that.
pussies, dude.
You know,
Nowadays.
Michael at one point was
Nowadays.
number
Yeah,
one in the world.
Yeah, I used to be really
No.
nice.
Really?
No, I used to be really good, Lonnie.
What happened?
I tried to go to the NBA 2K League, and there's a bunch of politics involved with it.
You walked in with that Nickelodeon shirt. They kicked you right out.
Oh, no, I didn't have it then.
It was
That's
like, get out of
funny.
here.
Barnes loves that.
Yeah.
Come on, it was funny. It was funny.
I
It
think
looks
Barnes
like
hates that shirt. dude.
Cassis,
He hates Nickelodeon.
he's a second, but he's out at second. So the Mets playing the left field wall there.
Stretching a single to a double?
Well. He was way out too.
Really?
Yeah,
Wait, so
Fucking
Tony, who are you? What are you
tremendous.
excited for as far as football this season? because we know you don't know yet.
I'm just looking
We got-
forward
we
to
got-
I'm not
the
excited for it
sports
at all,
board, man,
dude.
and
I'm
like
really not.
I don't understand.
I'm excited for Sunday, and I can sit on my fucking couch and not do anything. Just
Wings,
watch football all day.
beer.
That's what I'm
No, the
excited
best
for.
thing is buffalo chicken dip. Oh.
Yeah, buffalo chicken dick.
Bellinger hit his 14th.
Wow, it's a spicy conversation.
Bro, no, that really happened.
No,
Like,
that
one
really
day-
happened. Tell
One
him,
day
tell him,
we
tell
were at like a work function at our building.
yeah.
And it was like,
this.
you know, they do like all the artists and everyone gather, right? And Mike, there was buffalo chicken dip. And like we're talking about how good it was. And Mike just says to me and this other dude, yeah, I love buffalo chicken dick. Just like
But
that.
it was faster. It
Kind of
wasn't-
like David Jeter.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It was just like that. It was just like
Yeah,
that.
but he said buffalo chicken dick.
And you was just trying to like.
No, dude, I kept trying to go.
God,
Of
back
course,
on the
he's like,
mound here.
Wait, but Tony,
Oh,
that's
you're trying to
serious though.
dick.
So that was your
You're more
exit
excited
strategy?
for the
I was just
beer
trying to
and
keep
the
going
food
with the
this year than
conversation.
The games?
Oh,
Yeah, probably.
Tony calls me
right
out.
now. It's a good time.
I mean, yeah, it's a great time. I love it, dude. Sit on the couch with Jay, watching Jay watch the Jets. Very
Where is
entertaining.
Where's Jay?
Jay
He
fucking
failed.
But
slept,
is it
bro.
the
He fell
equivalent?
under the couch.
Would you
he told
say
me.
it's the equivalent of me with the Yankees or no? Jay with the
No,
Jets?
because Jay screams and shit and curses. And,
Well, I just am silent.
yeah,
Just like-
you're like, dude, you're just like,
Well,
Oh, now, when it comes
if
to
there's a walk-off
football, I'll be
homer, I'm
wildin'.
not silent.
no, of course.
Baseball, I'll be like depending on what how crazy the game is.
Yeah.
I'll be chilling in the crib. Or football, I'm constantly yelling at the TV. Like
Oh wow, dude. Oh my god. I missed that
I'm
stat.
kind of ready for football Sundays in
constantly yelling
Hoboken.
at the TV.
In Hoboken?
Remember what we said last when Lonnie was in on Monday? We were saying we're going to
Oh, go to Hoboken. That's
Yeah.
right, dude.
For what?
for
Football
football.
Sundays.
We're going to for Aaron Rodgers
Yeah,
Sunday.
put your money where your mouth is, Lonnie. Let's go.
We said that.
I think we're down to watch anywhere. It doesn't-
No, I
honestly,
mean,
dude, watch it
I'll
live
go
places,
anywhere
though.
to watch with y'all, but I don't know. Whatever.
we go to Stanford too, halfway point, Lonnie, or go to Tony's.
Stanford is your area, like your
No, I said
place.
it's but is it not a halfway point between us and Lonnie?
Yeah, technically.
It is,
that would
Tony.
be the
I
halfway
don't
point.
know.
Oh, okay.
That would
Okay.
be the halfway point, I guess.
Yeah, because Harlem to Stanford is like probably 40
Why don't we
minutes.
just go with Staten Island, dude?
Yeah.
Just go spend the weekend.
Are
in
you
Staten Island.
nuts?
I've
You ever been, dude?
Yeah, but well, I've never been to Staten Island.
No, but you never been.
I've actually
never
I've
been,
never
like-
been to Staten Island.
Nah, Tony got to walk us through the hood of Shaolin.
Yeah, baby, the slums of Shaolin.
I'm down with that.
Josh is a couple comments. Michael, no.
Oh, Michael, no.
Yes, he
Can we
does.
get a mic check, Michael?
So Josh says, yes, that's exactly right. Who wants to torture themselves every year? Started Rainbow Six way before COD got
Yo, wow, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six.
And then he says, I'm crazy during Ranger playoffs.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yo, that
personally.
shit is
Well,
fucking.
Was that play? Yeah, I seen that
intense,
personally
bro.
myself.
Yeah.
Lightning, lightning, lightning.
I hope we have an opportunity to get crazy for the Rangers this year. We'll
Yeah,
see.
dude. I think the craziest I've gotten for a sports game actually was, I guess it was last year's postseason for the Rangers when they played the Penguins, Game 7.
Are you, right,
Yeah, last year it was just Matt and I. It was Matt and I in my apartment,
yeah.
and Jay and Lily's girlfriend were sitting right there, and they don't really watch. But like Matt and I are sitting there in our jerseys, and they had won in overtime. It was Panarin, Game 7 goal to win it, and we fucking like
The Sam
jumped
Rosen
up,
call.
bro.
Yo,
like,
Matt
just,
gets
like,
into
punched
it.
the ceiling almost, dude. It was crazy.
Matt will take bats in the playoffs
Yeah.
with the batter as
Yeah.
like he's Stanton, and then he'll play also the field while he's watching sometimes.
Dude, it was so funny too because like you going.
No, what about we had
Dude.
assigned seats for a couple playoff?
Yeah, they had
That's
assigned
we knew you guys
seats.
did. Assigned seats.
He did tell me that.
And then his dad said that we lost in 2017 because we all watched almost every playoff game.
In a different
Didn't
seat.
watch Game 7 together.
Oh,
You guys
were
did
shot,
it.
dude.
It was
You-
your fault.
You blew it. You blew it.
Your fault.
Eddie Mush.
Your fault.
Mr. Mush.
Oh no.
And that's why you're here.
And that's why they
The
said
Yankees.
he better come.
Yeah, he loves that.
You do like that, huh?
I like bites. You know I like
Yeah, he does love bites.
That's drops.
good bite. There's nothing like a good bite.
We
Why ya-
call
why
them
ya-
bites, a sound bite.
Call it a drop.
It is a drop.
Drops or come on.
Yeah, it's
It's the same thing as a drop. It's a drop.
I was
drop
going
right
to
now,
actually
bro.
ask you,
So-
Lonnie.
Huh?
I'm gonna drop you right
We've
now.
had a conversation. With
Why
this.
would you drop?
With sports games, are you superstitious at all or no?
Nah,
I think it's completely whack. It means nothing.
I don't really.
No, because they get at Barnes, they call him Eddie Mush.
I mean, time and time again, it comes to prove
Yeah,
that like
it's been crazy. I'm
whatever
not gonna lie.
Brian says, sometimes like the opposite happens.
He said sometimes.
But I could say that about being.
So he needs
strict
to
with
stop saying that the
superstitions with
Yankees is
Mets.
going to win the
They
World
haven't
Series.
won,
Then
so
pretty
is that
much.
like-
Well, if you were to talk to Matthew
Well,
Gabriel,
Matt,
he would
he's a
agree
little
with
bit more,
you.
No, he
Lonnie.
would not.
He's like,
No.
dude, Barnes every year. He's like, oh, Yankees World Series.
That means nothing, though, Lonnie. The players, it's up to them.
That might be the reason why they haven't won. Shut up. Stop
dude.
saying it.
Wow.
Seriously.
I can tell you're kidding.
No, he
No,
is.
I'm
He
dead
is.
serious.
No, Lonnie's
I'm
joking.
dead serious. If that's the case, stop saying it and let's see what happens. Because
next
my
season it has to be
goodness.
next season now.
Nah, he can stop now.
No.
And we could see.
Imagine.
Like,
What if Barnes literally
I'm
goes
telling
right
you,
now,
man.
looks
Yo,
at the
if you-
camera,
imagine if
look
you
at the camera
stop
and say
saying
they're
it.
not going to win it this
no,
year.
I
and
didn't say
then
all
they
of
win
that.
it.
I didn't say all of that. But imagine if you said it earlier. Imagine if that was the last time you say it all season. Just say it in your head. Don't say it out loud, right? Imagine if they actually win. How would you feel?
I'm going to feel great when it happens.
You're going to feel great when it happens. You better not ever say it again after that. Let's see if they go on a tear.
Let's see.
Wow, starting now.
Let's
Now,
see.
do it.
Dude.
He's gonna say it again before the end of this.
Tony,
Whatever's over.
obviously, I mean, we'll lead off walk here. We'll see what happens. But let's
that
say
Mendick? That's
they
Mendick.
don't come back in this game. Are you going to be juiced up for Tuesday?
Oh, yeah.
He's
Just
gonna
because
need
no
to be.
matter what
Yeah.
year it is, no matter what the standings are, you're
Right.
always juiced up
Yeah.
for Subway Series.
And I feel the Yankees could very easily blow it.
That's
Oh,
Wow.
I'm
Are you
not
throwing
asking-
shade?
I'm just saying if you're excited about the game.
I am
nothing,
excited.
No, he's
I
throwing
had
shade.
nothing to do with. I wasn't saying the Yankees are going to win.
I'm
I'm just
excited for the
asking.
Mets to win.
Yeah, but you had to do a
I know
Scott
they're
about the
gonna happen,
Yankees.
dude.
And for the Yankees to blow it.
Yeah.
No, I think deep down you think it's going to be a split.
That's what it usually
It's so
is,
tough,
so.
dude. I can honestly see either the Mets or the Yankees sweeping. Honestly, I can really see that.
I can see that too, but
I can see a
it
split.
usually does not happen.
It usually is a
I
split.
know, usually, and the fucking 2 game
First and
series
second,
is so
Tony.
whack, dude.
Nobody
2
else.
Hey,
games.
Tony.
What's up, bro? Who's
Josh said that Panarin goal was such a good feeling.
Dude, it really was. Dude, and Matt and I, you know, like when you go in, like you're so excited, you go in for like a high five, but you just like get all thumbs.
Yeah.
You know, because you're
Yeah.
so excited, you kind of miss the high five. It's just,
No, Matt gets
that's what
riled,
that
dude.
was.
I love
dude.
it.
Yeah,
It's really good.
crazy.
He's a great fan.
Yeah, he actually showed up that night.
I think we should just take everyone
once.
live through this situation here before we
Yeah.
wrap up.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Mookie
sure, dude.
Wilson.
Oh my
on
god, we had
the
a little
K-Rod
mound
cast.
visit here. A-Rod, Michael K looking horrible.
Dude, they're
Dude, Michael K's got to retire, bro. Get like, go leave.
What do you think
A-Rod.
about these K scuds, Lonnie?
I'm
Oh yeah, I forget you like Michael K.
yeah.
I just think he's like honestly, like, do you think he's a nice guy in
Shout
real
outs
life?
shout outs to Michael K.
Yeah, Tony's tight. Tony's like,
I
stop.
don't think he's a good
nothing
guy,
bad about
dude.
that, man.
I don't like him, bro. I
hear you.
don't think he's a good guy.
I don't trust anyone
I
who
want to
doesn't
interview
eat
his
a regular
family.
burger.
Yeah, the food stuff is crazy,
Yeah, see,
bro.
that's
Listen,
weird.
that's
I mean, to each their own, but I mean, like, jeez, man.
listen. We all gotta.
And I feel like the comments he
Our
makes
vices.
sometimes towards people is just not
And
nice.
the women,
Yeah,
like, when he
the
talks about
women.
people's
Yeah.
women,
He
and
objectifies
wives.
Like
women
us,
a lot,
I
bro.
don't
He does.
I don't know about all of that. I don't
You
know
listen to
about
the
all of
show.
that.
I
Yeah,
don't listen
you
to
know.
that, dude.
We'll
I don't
say
listen.
it.
I don't listen to that show that much no more.
Oh, I guess our YouTube user.
I listen to it when
was
he's on it.
Jules here, same way. Rangers playoffs. I'm an absolute maniac. Hashtag rep the company.
Wow,
Jules.
Jules.
That's,
Let's fucking go,
That's
dude.
Jules.
Jules.
I'm trying to like describe.
Put a
her.
face to a name.
No, I know exactly who it is. Like
Derek
Yeah.
Jeter
He's
right
trying to
there,
explain it
dude.
to us.
that's
Does she call?
It's your boy.
Nah, she doesn't call. But that's Jules. She definitely helped out a lot with the tailgate for 6-1. Hi Jules, how you doing?
That's sick. Dude.
Shout outs to you. But yeah, she has a role. We just haven't put it out there yet. But she knows exactly
big
what it
part
is.
That's why she's just YouTube user right now.
Yeah, she's
Door in a
figuring
big
out.
that was
spot,
her, that was her
right-handed.
name, YouTube user.
Yeah, that's what it said.
Wow, he sends it off the
Off
monster.
Damn, dude.
We'll see. Can they bring one in here?
Yeah,
Hold on.
absolutely. If they don't, they would.
Come on, Jules.
One run comes in.
Again, terrible kid.
There you
The
go.
Mets now
There
down
you go.
5-1.
Now they need
Maybe
to rally.
Comes in. Let's go,
So,
baby.
right,
No,
Francisco
I know he just came in
Lindor.
there. He
Big
just came through
Mets.
there, Tony. But
Yeah.
there's been some conversation that Lindor should just stick with being a left-handed batter. What do you think about that? I know he just came through here, but relatively, he's had a lot more success as a left-handed batter.
Yeah, relatively, I suppose. But I mean, I don't know, man. I think when you're a switch hitter like that, if you get streaky on either side of the plate,
You get Vogel.
I mean, that's one thing. But if like you're on the left hand side and you're not doing well, I mean, you still have to bat left-handed to just try and get better at it, especially when it's better for situations, But I mean, I'm not complaining about Lindor at all. I think he still leads the league for RBIs for shortstops.
I haven't looked it up. Has he got unlucky with like the average on balls in play? Is that why his average is lower?
Oh,
Like
I don't know.
Bat, how they
Yeah.
I would imagine.
You
that's
would
the
think,
case.
right? Thinking about
you see
it.
him usually making good contact. It's not like he's just popping up. Like
No, it is a lot of
connecting with the
contact.
ball.
Yeah, hard off the bat. So I think if he stays consistent like that, I mean, his stats are going to continue to rise. They've been on the up since he's been on the Mets. I know it obviously he didn't make the splash we wanted him to when he first came to the team, but
Oh my God, and one.
as Jeff McNeil's up now,
Real quick,
runners, the corners, no outs.
Neil come through.
Yes, easily.
What does he do?
Bases clearing double, left center.
Oh,
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's see
it's,
it. Let's see it. I mean, that would change the game. It'd be
I think he jumps on a first pitch
Alonso
fastball.
on deck. He
Oh, no,
actually
he
fouled back the first one. Also,
fuck.
Jules says,
Wait, what?
haha, I have
Oh,
to
he
fix that. Hi, Lonnie. Thanks for the shout out.
Yeah, you already know, Jules. What's up, baby?
I was going to ask you a question, Lonnie. I totally forgot what it was.
Shout out to you and your husband.
McNeil
matter of
looking
fact.
like he's choking up on the bat
A
here,
lot,
trying
dude,
to make some contact. He's seen a fastball and a slider to start this at bat. 1-1 count here. Murphy on the mound, about to deliver his 51st pitch of the game. Lefty on lefty.
Love it, dude.
What do you think you say?
Fastball.
Ooh.
Oh,
nice.
Slider lines it to second, so there's going to be one out here. Nobody doubled up. At least he didn't catch somebody napping. Vogelback got picked up first. Tony was
I thought that was gonna get through.
I've been fucking taking this.
Yeah, that's a tough.
Yeah,
that's a tough. I mean, but he didn't smoke that. He kind of hit it
Yeah,
off the
he
end of the
ain't
bat
really-
a little bit.
He's definitely cursing right now, McNeil. Yeah,
Tony knew it before he saw it.
Every time.
Pete Alonso coming up. Looks like the Red Sox are going to tap into that bullpen.
The Bread Sox?
Red Sox.
5-1. David Jeter in attendance. here.
Wow, the dig on dig.
The what, dude?
The dig on dig.
Are we sticking with it through the scenario here?
Are we Modelo fans? I'm a Modelo fan.
I'm a Guinness fan.
I don't know what Modelo Oro is. That sounds kind of whack, dude. I'm a big Guinness fan, and I say we stick through it. I mean, we can have a show.
I think we should get two more Guinnesses.
Sure,
no?
show, dude. I get 5 more right now.
I think 2 is a good number.
And then slap pizzas back. Yeah, y'all crazy.
Slap a lot more than
Should
pizzas.
I put the order in?
Let's do it.
Slap some dick. That's what you was
It's a
slap.
men dick.
Lonnie, you want anything?
What did I have the last time? That summer pint, whatever thing is. Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh, Summer L. Sam Adams.
Sam Adams Summerall?
I don't think it was.
Yeah, no, it was that. It was
Okay.
Sam Adams.
Listen to Tony.
Is that good?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you were
yeah.
fucking thinking about it for like 15 minutes when we were here. Like,
Oh wow, he's calling you out.
Yo,
What's up with that?
I
yo,
have to say,
B,
I
I'm gonna
might
have,
like
B,
stand up for a
here's
second.
Bonnie.
Legs
B, you
a
should have
little
never
stiff.
got
You
up,
guys
B.
or no?
why? What happened?
Tony, legs a little stiff or no?
B, yo,
Oh, right
y'all
now?
all seen
Yeah,
that,
of
right?
course.
Josh,
Brian
you seen
can't
that?
handle
Why did you lose? Like, did you
Like
like
hit your face or something?
Nah, Josh, you
What do
seen
mean, did
that,
I
bro?
lose what?
did your knee give out or something? What happened? What?
Yo.
What?
You see the back of this man's jersey, Josh?
Turn around.
Oh shit! What?
What
Clay
the-
Holmes?
What the is going on?
Oh, Cole. Oh,
What's going on, bro?
Wait,
I'm gonna
why
have to
you talking
school.
about
I'm gonna
Cole?
have to school my man.
Why are you
You
talking
don't
about
do
goal?
names on back of Yankees jerseys, bro. What you doing?
Oh,
That's a no go.
yeah.
Nah,
you know,
yeah.
how many
I don't know,
how
dude.
many jerseys do you have?
It don't matter
No, I
how
just
many
wondering.
I got. I got one. His 99. No name on the back. Every Yankee jersey I've ever
What
had,
player?
no name on the back. 99 Judge.
Oh, I thought you meant. I don't know why I was thinking you were saying from 1999.
Nah, man. We don't do names on the back of jerseys, bro. What you doing?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm gonna actually just go pick up these beers real
I'm
quick.
actually just gonna go bring
Be
this
sure.
jersey right now.
Yo, he should have never got up.
It's tough, dude.
Man,
Well,
it's
it's
about-
okay because he's the number one Yankee.
I mean, it's the typical Yankee fan. Thank you, Brian.
Yeah.
That was a little cool.
Tell me though, there's not something satisfying with the presentation of a Guinness.
Thank you,
Dude,
B.
when you look at like a good pour and you see like
and
the-
it's foaming
the-
down, yeah.
dude. Oh
I love
my
that foam
God,
line.
bro.
Yo,
Love it, dude. They pour it so good here, Dean.
Dean does a great job.
Dean
Shout
does
out
phenomenal-
Dean.
And he knows. He
Tip your
knows,
bartender.
dude. Clearly, he's just been at it for a while, dude. Because
Yes,
he knows
Josh.
exactly how
I think it was
like
more the thigh than the leg, but it did fall asleep a little bit. We're working through it.
You're at a full stand
Alonso,
now.
0-1 here against Winkeski.
You're gonna have to explain that.
Winkowski. Nice.
1-1, lays off the sinker.
I feel like he would
Good
not
eye.
have laid that off.
Good
Yeah,
eye.
let's go. Oh, wow. Oh,
Meditating.
man. He
The
is
eyes are closed like it's a home run derby.
He wants it, bro.
Can
He
you do
wants
it for once,
so
Peter?
bad
Can
right
you do
now.
it for once? He didn't get the
Alonso
derby.
has not
Give it to me
homered
one
in
Do it
time.
for
3 months.
once.
Give it to me one time.
Just do it. Do it. You're
Wow,
so
showing hideaway. Oh, nice.
Wow,
nice.
he gets the call there to make it 2-1.
I'm
Let's
surprised that
fucking
wasn't
go,
a
baby.
strike. I'm
Nah,
surprised.
stop.
It was
no, it was a
stop.
strike, Tony.
It was
but
right
he
there,
got-
Tony.
it
That was right on the
that was a
corner.
That was a
gift.
ball.
That
He
was
pulled
a
it
gift.
down. He
Bro,
pulled
your
it down.
fucking
He pulled it
face, bro.
down.
Your face.
That's a strike.
Pulled it down.
Your face.
Here we go. Here comes the polar bear.
And
Oh,
he takes
all right,
it
let's go, baby.
outside. So 3-1
Good
now
eye.
on Alonso after a
Good eye,
cutter
good eye.
outside here. What will he do? Is this an automatic take?
I'm just being the polar
Is he
bear.
looking
Auto
for
take,
a fastball?
auto take.
That's what he does. I heard.
Um,
He growls.
Take it. Take it.
I honestly think if it's you just go fastball only swing. Other than that, you're laying off here.
He's gonna swing
Way
for
off.
fences.
Oh, that was his pitch, Tony.
That was the same pitch
That
too,
wasn't
Tony.
a fucking barrel.
3-2 now, Tony. Do you
Barnes
think he goes
wants
back
it.
to the sinker
Bitch,
here?
bro. Yeah, has to. Definitely goes
Up.
off speed.
He's gonna go high and
off
tight.
No,
speed.
off speed. Yeah, yeah.
High and tight.
Down.
Yes, definitely
High
down.
and tight.
That was the
No.
same pitch. That's why he
Down.
swung
High
at
and
it.
tight.
Off speed. Down.
High tight.
High tight. Oh, dude, he just got under because he's trying to hit a fucking home run. That's what his problem is, bro.
Because he said he didn't
It's
win the
because he
derby.
hit it.
2 pitch coming on the way to
Looking a
Alonso.
little low and away.
And he strikes out.
High and tight,
The
baby.
cutter, high and tight.
just like I
He
called
missed
it.
his location too. He missed it, dude. He missed his location.
First and third, 2
Catcher
outs.
was
Big
showing low and
strikeout
away.
for
And look at
Winkeski.
the catch. He's like, oh shit.
Swings right through it.
Pete
Fucking
Alonso,
bitch.
man, just really
You
sucking the
stupid
life out of the Mets.
And his
every
contract
swing.
extension amount keeps getting lower and
and
lower.
lower,
That's
and
fine.
lower,
Strikeouts.
and lower.
Totally fine. I think Vientos is up now.
Tony,
We got
I don't know.
Vientos.
I don't know how you do it.
I know, over and over again, like Tim McGraw and Nelly.
Which because I know,
No, dealing
like,
with you two. I don't know, how,
bro,
especially
because
him.
deep down I know
Oh,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm better than them.
Why? Because you're a Mets fan?
No, just because I'm a better
Okay.
person, bro. I'm better than them.
No, you're
I'm
not.
gonna
You're
have
better
a
than
better life.
Because he look at him. He doesn't care about you. Look at him.
I have a better life, dude. Oh, who are you texting, bro? Mark Vientos, 0 for 2 tonight.
Strawberry text.
208 batting. Oh, tell him I said hi.
Yeah.
I'll tell him.
Yeah, I'll
You're
text him
fucking
more.
better, bro.
Oh, Tony, I feel
All
bad
right.
for you in the Mets. man.
Flashing high inside again.
Never
Oh,
gonna
Vientos swings through a
make
first
it.
pitch
This
sinker.
would be
Sinker
Mark
coming at
Vientos'
98,
big
dude.
biggest moment in the major league.
Easily,
Oh, he-
easily.
Never gonna
Fenway
make
Park.
it.
He
0
need to put it in the
count,
corner somewhere.
Crowd on their feet.
They're
Honestly.
saying,
He
please.
deliver here.
Right, Tony?
He
Yeah.
Put
cut
it in the
this
corner.
deficit
Get those
to
2
3.
runs in. He'll end up on third.
Fuck yeah.
That's what you need right now.
Come on. Do it for the
Cutter
Mets.
sinker
Do it for
first, too.
Tony.
Here comes the fastball.
Fastball up, and he swings back to
He
it.
got him, too.
97 with the fastball.
That was some smoke too,
And he
man.
screamed. He screamed.
A lot of summer ales in the crowd there.
Oh, wow. There actually are somewhere else in the crowd.
Yeah.
Look at you, man. You're a real Red Sox fan.
I
You
had
know
a
that?
couple of them myself
Wow.
yesterday.
You know what? I'm over here trying to help you out, and now you calling me some disrespectful shit like that.
What do you
Don't
help me
ever
out? How you
say
help
that
me
again
out?
in your
What?
life.
What?
Don't you ever,
Who are you helping out right now?
ever say
Is this
some
what you call help?
disrespectful
He's
shit.
giving, he's giving you
I'm
moral
over here.
support.
I'm over. Yeah, I'm over here
No,
trying to give you moral
stop it,
support.
dude. You're a
And you over here
Yankee
calling-
boy. Stop.
Oh,
Stop, dude.
Yankee
Stop.
boy.
I went from a Red Sox fan to a Yankee boy in a matter of 2 seconds. Which one is
Wow.
it? My goodness.
You're both to him.
Yeah, you are.
You know what? You know what, Tony?
How's that beer taste? Is it cold?
Yeah, is the Red Sox?
It tastes disgusting. now.
Yeah.
But I'm over here trying to be nice, and you just take this unnecessary scud, man.
I think it was probably necessary.
God.
Funny.
Don't worry. I'm
Hey.
gonna get you back before the end of the night.
Yeah.
We got
Fair
to talk
enough.
about your man's over here with this cold jersey on, though.
I know.
Yo, you
Is
You
it
ain't got
fake?
no-
It's a fake jersey.
you
Isn't
ain't
it?
got no excuse.
Yeah.
Somebody got that for you. That's why you wearing it.
Yeah, actually they did.
Yeah. see.
Who got it for you?
Sam got it. from me.
I knew it.
All right, that's a really nice thing that you did then.
Oh, same
And,
as
and
girlfriend.
I mean,
Yeah, I
listen,
figured that.
listen.
Wonderful person.
So you couldn't do.
He couldn't say. He
You
couldn't
couldn't say, "Hey, look, listen."
But
By the
Lonnie,
way,
listen,
I
babe.
get what you're saying 100%, but in my eyes, anything that has the Yankee logo on it is gold.
That's ridiculous.
Wow. Gold.
I mean, it's the best logo in sports.
That's ridiculous.
What do you think the best logo is?
Best logo in sports?
Yeah. Or
It's kinda
brand,
tough, dude.
brands, like sports
My
team
man,
brand.
it still has the name on the
What's
back.
team
though.
brand?
Do they play with names on the back on the field?
They do not.
No.
What's going on?
Oh wow, they don't.
Well,
I think Michael just remembered that.
You got a away jersey with the name on the back too?
I've never gotten a away jersey actually my whole life. I've always
Wait,
had t-shirt jerseys or pinstripes with the names on them.
Really?
I might have to. We're gonna have to masterclass my son over here in Yankee clothing.
What's your? I know obviously it's different because the Mets actually have
Right.
the names, but how do you
Um,
feel about something like that? Honestly,
I mean, I think it's really cool that the Yankees don't have names in the back.
There you go.
I think that's
nobody
fucking
does that.
awesome, bro. Yeah, I think that's because it looks
But
cleaner
meanwhile, you got
and it doesn't like
Quack-a-doodle-doo
highlight
over
the
here.
individual. You know, like
Yeah,
if you're,
Barnes likes it.
you're not Garrett Cole. You're just number 45
There you
of the
go.
New York Yankees, and that's it, bro. I think that's so sick.
so in all seriousness, do you think it's like a problem? Me being the big fan I am. wearing
Yes.
these jerseys, honestly.
I
Yes.
could see people having an issue with it for sure.
it's a sign of fraudulism.
But it's also
Wow, he's
like
calling you a
you know,
fraud?
like jerseys. I mean, like, what's the deal? Can you get fake jerseys with no names on?
It's not
Right?
fake. It's just the fact that the
No, but that's
name is on
like not a
yeah, technically yes. Because like I
fake
said, do
jersey.
they wear that on the field?
No, and Josh Beatty actually says names do not on Yankee jerseys.
Do
Boom.
not belong on. I would
Then,
say.
yeah. Thank you, Josh. Yo, you seen when he stood up, bro? Yo, almost lost my mind, son. Don't do that.
You know,
I will get you personally a jersey
let's
without
do
the
it.
name on the back. You cannot. Don't wear that thing around me no more.
All right,
please.
next time we see you, 45, no name.
I will. What size you wear?
XL.
If I have to,
All right, man.
tell Sam, that you can only wear that around her.
Oh, dude.
It's funny too. I really never thought about it too much before. I don't know why. Like, I don't know.
Bro, I see people in the stadium with that. I'd be like,
ooh,
bum.
No,
bum.
yeah.
I mean, what are you doing with that name? Like, come on.
He
Like,
says bum.
Bum.
Tony likes that.
That rubs me the
Say it
wrong
again,
way a
Doug.
little bit.
Bum.
I got love for you, B. So you know it's all love, but I'm just trying to let you know,
No,
B.
you're probably right.
You come to New York like that, I'm gonna look at you like, yo, I don't know this man.
Wow.
Oh,
I don't know this man.
I guess I got some homework to do.
Yeah.
wow, the homework assignment.
No,
The
Barnes has
master,
too much homework.
no names on the back of a Yankee jersey,
All right,
bro.
all right.
If you want to do the shirt, I don't care about all of that. Yeah,
But the
jersey,
actual jersey.
nah,
All right.
man, can't
All right.
do it.
It's fair.
It hurts.
He's like,
It
it hurts me
hurts.
too. I have too many jerseys with the name on it.
You too, Mike?
No, I don't have any jerseys.
He doesn't have any jerseys.
Yeah, that.
It's Barnes' jersey.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have it in my trunk too, Barnes.
Oh yeah, no, I got you.
And you got a Yankee jersey in the.
No, it's in a bag, a nice plastic bag, nice and safe, no dirt.
Clay
can get on
Holmes jersey.
it. Yeah, Clay
I
Holmes.
got my Piazza jersey in my trunk.
Yeah,
Always ready to go.
Oh, the one that you wore.
he's got a nice
Oh, so
Piazza
you
jersey.
just always have. Oh, so you always just have a jersey in your car. Just,
Yeah, why not? Because we're real fans.
Oh,
Well, he's got to bust it out, especially like the black Piazza Mets
dude,
jersey.
the Piazza
Oh,
slaps.
everyone
dude.
I
loves
like,
it.
that, I like that. The royal blue Piazza one.
That's
Ooh.
no.
Any Piazza.
Oh, okay.
Anytime you wear a
Yeah,
Piazza jersey out,
oh, dude.
I'm getting so many people saying, "No,
Well, I
love your
don't-
jersey, bro."
I guess I got misinformation, but I was always told the black
It's
jersey
bad
is
luck.
technically dark blue, but that's not.
What?
No,
Somebody
yeah, no.
used to tell me that.
Really?
Way back in the day.
They got bad
Someone was, like
eyesight.
jerking your chain, I think, dude.
Jerking
Car-
chain.
The are they called Carvel jerseys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get more Mets jerseys, bro. I gotta like fucking go online right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
I know you guys are like, "Oh, I gotta get a jersey."
I want an Alvarez jersey so bad, but like they don't. Like I can't. They don't sell them.
Especially
in the
these
store.
Yeah,
No, you have to get a custom one and put his name on it,
really,
which
Tony?
is so fucking beat, bro. Like what the hell is
Alvarez?
that? Yeah.
I guess because
You probably
Matt,
gotta-
that's
you
a
probably
Mets
gotta go to
thing.
the stadium.
That's such a Mets thing.
they could still send him down probably. They didn't want.
Oh yeah, one mass produces jersey. Yeah, yeah. Gotta go to a fucking game. It's got a jersey. I don't give a shit, bro.
But if they send him down, it's stupid. So
No,
I don't think
shit.
that's gonna happen.
No, it's not.
as well.
There's no way.
They
dude.
probably just wait until next season. Because
Yeah.
that'll be the jersey
Ooh,
that
yeah.
sells the most.
I'll
But
buy
I
it
don't
up.
know. I
I got a
think
fucking
everybody,
DeGrom jersey. I'm
everybody
so
would
tight
buy
about
that
it.
jersey right now. Though.
I know. Oh
Alvarez,
yeah, no shit. Everyone would, bro.
But other than that, fellas, anything else here on the?
Next time you see us on the Horseshoe Sportsport, fresh New Jerseys. Fresh New
Yeah,
jerseys,
yeah.
okay?
Wow. Yeah, I'll wear a jersey too if I
Yeah,
can.
let's fucking go, baby.
100%.
It'll be in 3 weeks, so
I'll
you
wear-
have time.
I'll wear my
I
Ranger
forgot.
jersey.
Are you guys doing something tomorrow? We're not gonna.
Oh man.
Yeah,
like-
no sports
I
tomorrow.
think that's like the tradition.
Believe it or not, we're
honestly,
gonna
after the
we're gonna be in Boston tomorrow, actually,
Boston,
for a very exclusive Dream is Free episode.
With presidential candidate Dr. Shiva Ayudare.
Oh, that's what you was.
Where are you
Cambridge.
shooting? No, is it like in a restaurant? Or
No, it's in his office in the MIT area of Cambridge.
MIT. Okay. All right. So
Nice.
back
The
on the Saddle
inventor,
Tuesday.
Barnes.
Subway Series will be a theme.
Dude, Tuesday's gonna be fire.
Oh,
dude.
Tuesday's
Honestly.
gonna be.
Yo, can you
Matthew in
relax for
studio?
a second, bro?
Hey, Tuesday.
Matthew in studio, right? This is his week.
On
I think
Tuesday?
he-
Is that a fact? I don't know.
I
dude.
would think so.
But
This is his vacation
We're
week.
doing fucking jerseys on Tuesday. We're watching the game. I don't care what you're doing. I'll go to your place if you want to, Brian.
Yeah,
We're
you guys,
watching
there
this
has to be
fucking
food
game,
though.
okay?
Wait, what?
Wow,
What did you say?
Josh is saying boo. Tuesday to Friday, he's in Jamaica.
Wow.
Jamaica
Queens?
Yeah.
He's going on vacation.
50.
Okay.
That's pretty
Jamaica's a good
sick, dude.
spot.
Sandals, Jamaica. Can we come too?
Montego Bay?
Ooh.
I don't know exactly where he's going. I think he went to Montego Bay last year. though.
Yeah, Montego Bay is sick.
Yeah.
I was just
I
there.
went
in
there. I went
January.
to. When I go to Jamaica, I go to Kingston, Montego Bay, Ocho Rio.
That's where it's
Sure,
at.
I never been to the other.
I think it's Ocho Rio. I think it's something like that.
But yeah, a lot of good stuff coming up for sure. And
Oh yeah.
I can't believe yet another Horseshoe Sports.
I know.
report in the books. Is this number 4?
No,
No,
I think
it's like 5 or 6, maybe.
I don't
it's
think
5.
it's 6. I think it's 5. All
I
right,
think it's
well,
5.
It could be 5. Well, you were calling 4. I don't know. Is it 4? I don't think it's 6.
I'm glad to be a
Can
part
we
of
get
one of them.
confirmation?
Oh, dude, yeah. Thanks for coming, Lonnie. That's
Yeah,
fucking
Lonnie,
sick,
making
bro.
the trip out here.
Yeah, dude.
Tony, I told you for you, baby.
Stop, dude. Stop.
Josh B says it's a family trip, but yeah, previously Montego Bay with the wife.
Yeah, actually,
That's fucking
nice.
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Nothing like a good Jamaica trip.
it's nice out
But
there.
Beautiful.
I have to say, tonight was great. The food was great.
Oh,
the
yeah.
drinks were great. Great having Lonnie here. Great having everyone here.
Almost 3
at
hours.
the Horseshoe. Almost 3 hours.
20 minutes.
So
Coming
this
last.
is great stuff, and we really appreciate everybody today tuning in, continuing to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Costume, the merch at downtimetv.com. Shout out to the company.
Shout out to the company.
And we want everybody to enjoy the night. Let's go Yankees, and we will see you on Tuesday.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.
Yeah, I was about to say every time I come, it seems like we go past.
Jules is saying great show,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,